Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Cliff with GI Mechanic Scale Modeling, and yes, we are running behind, but that is nothing unusual in my world. But hey, excuse me, we're here. It's a Monday night. I want to say thank you all for coming to hang out. Ryan, Richard, Senior, come on now. How about it? Come on. So anyway, yeah, pretty much they're like sexy bras, sexy bars. You wear them on your chest, so you know what I mean. How about it? Come on. So anyway, did a bunch of stuff today, and then Home Depot kind of screwed me because they gave you a time. I got some new yard furniture, and yeah, needless to say, they decided they were going to drop it off at about 6:30. I was already outside doing stuff, and I wasn't going to leave this big 170-pound box out in the middle of the yard and stuff like that. So, and Teresa had already left for work by the time they dropped it off. So I actually was out there and putting together, what the hell do they call that? Lawn furniture. Hey, Butch, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. You know, we're just hanging out, running late like usual. I don't know how late I'll actually go tonight, but yeah, it's been a busy weekend and had a good time. So without further ado, let's get this started. I want to thank all my old subscribers, new subscribers, anyone who comes in to hang out. You guys are the reason why I do what I do for you. That's why we're doing this, even though I'm like two and a half hours behind my normal schedule. But it is what it is, and you know, that's just how we roll around here. So anyway, quick. Oh, there's my shot glass. Get our normal salutations out of the way. Want to thank all the troops, stuff like that, brothers and sisters in arms at home and abroad, first responders, for you guys doing what you do. Jimmy, what's going on, buddy? How the hell are you? And with you guys, like I said, thank you for keeping our ass safe and defending freedom every day. It sucks that you're dealing with the current administration that you have, but also at the same time, without you guys, we wouldn't be free. So just pay attention, stuff like that. Stay strapped. And salute to y'all. All right. Tonight's beverage is going to be Prison City Brew Hibercation. It's a vanilla porter. So let's crack this pig open. So anyway, got some prayers and stuff like that. I want to say a quick congratulations to my nephew, not by blood, John Cross. He was over the weekend. Him and his girlfriend Cassandra, well, she gave birth to a baby boy, aka Declan Cross. So here's to you. Cheers. And salute. Also, before I kind of get into the prayers, I want to give a quick shout out and kind of keep them in your prayers. And McNabbs, they're Live Out My Way. They're veterans. They ride with me in the CVMA and stuff like that. So thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it. And they do too. So try to keep them in prayers. Teresa is going through breast cancer. So, you know, it's not going to necessarily kill her. It's just she's going to lose the boobies, which, you know, is not cool. But at the same time, you know, just kind of keep them in your prayers. Definitely senior. We got Zeno Blevins. Let's see. Gary Tannick, GT Class Plastic. Brian Got Fuels, Don Yost. Dan over at 60s Rule, his sister. Mark and Amanda Batson. Mr. Tannick's sister Nancy, who's battling MS. And like I said, I'm trying to think if there's someone else I just seen the other day. I'm drawing a blank because I didn't write it down. I got to start writing this shit down. So, anyway. Yeah, well, the thing is, Ryan, I, I could almost say it, but I'm going to actually be tasteful about it. So, but that's neither here nor there. So, but they're a little lopsided. So, at least only on one side, but that's neither here nor there. So, all right. What have we got? Group message blowing up. Yeah, I was going to say, Ernest has got this 112th Foose Camaro and shit like that. Just before I went live, I got some pictures and stuff like that of the engine and stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I agree, Ryan. Hell yeah. So, anyway, with that being said, I didn't actually go through and actually have a hero of the week. I know there was a lot of shows. See, there was the NGL show that Jason over at Blue Ox went to, and then there was a show up in South Carolina. I'm going to probably draw a blank. I've seen a couple videos. I know Brian was there, Fred was there, Matt, Mark Batson. Oh, excuse me. They were there, so it was good. They got to meet quite a few people. They even got to meet that Jess at the scale model snail. So that is actually pretty good. So let me change cameras here quick. And I have no mail. So since I have no mail, but we're going to show off the pictures that I got from Ernie and stuff like that. Hold on, let me shut this overhead light off because it's, wow, holy shit, that's dark. So that's the hood of that 1/12 scale Foose and stuff like that. Yeah. I didn't realize that either. So, but that's going in at 1/12 scale Camaro that Ernest is building their Spunky 739. So, and then also while I got the lights off, I do some of my best work in the dark. I'm going to take a look at Mark Radcliffe is working on oh shit, I can't remember what the hell it is, but this is what he is working on. So I got that from him today. Looks pretty good outside in the sun. I did finally order my decals from Terry over at STS Slicker Than Snot. Let's see, try to think if there's anything else. I'm not going to do any unboxing tonight because I am running late. Excuse me. I may do a fuck your feelings segment. I'm not sure. I don't plan on staying on all night, but also at the same time. Also, quick shout out to my brother-in-law, Forrest. So he's got a YouTube channel. I guess they've been doing a little bit of gaming and stuff like that with, my nieces and stuff like that. His daughter, my niece. So let me. All right, so this here, share screen, bang it gong, and get it on. So this is my brother-in-law's. Oh, hold on, did it pop up? Hey, there we go. This is my brother-in-law. This is his YouTube channel and stuff like that. So, hey, no, that's all right. No, I hear you there, Richard. Get some rest. Do that. I figured you was on your 10. Okay, well, I appreciate it, Ryan. Thank you. That's good. I'm glad that I was able to kind of like pre-fuck him, so we call that foreplay. Anyway, this is my brother-in-law. He's only got, I want to say, 8 subscribers. Unfortunately, I am one of the 8. He does like gaming, and there's a couple other videos that he had on here. Like, this is going way back. Let's see. Let's go here to this video quick. That's my father going down a sled. That's my father on my 4-wheeler, sitting right here. Let's see. When my niece Jossie was really young, before my other niece Lola, going back quite a few years, but that's neither here nor there. So, but anyway, try to get a little bit of gaming and stuff like that. So, thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, what's going on? Jess was just talking about you, Noah, not in a bad way either. We're just talking about you and stuff like that. You got to meet quite a few people from the scale modeling community, which is like pretty cool. So, but yeah, go over there, give them some love, you know, tell them I sent you. You don't have to, you just tell them, you know. So anyway, let's see. I don't have any mail. I pretty much did like a channel shout out. So tonight we're going to probably end up starting everything early. And where the hell is it? There we go. Let's do this. We'll drop the link early just because I can. So, all right. Boom. Go here. Go there. Go everywhere. Do 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 do. Pin the message. Message pinned to the top. Ah, yes. Yes, you can sound of my brain. Yay. Okay. There we go. Then you get a wrench. And you got a wrench. And you get a wrench. Yes, thank you. Simpsonville. I couldn't remember the name of it, but hey, what's going on, Ryan?
You know it.
Link if you want to jump in. Like I said, there ain't going to be a whole lot going on, so.
Ooh, you must really be a mechanic handing out all them wrenches. Do you happen
true.
to have a 10 millimeter?
Where you know, I keep all sorts of wrenches and stuff like that. So.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't need a 10 millimeter. I need a 10 micrometer, like a real small
10
wrench.
Micrometer?
Yeah.
I may have one of them. That's awesome. So, anyway, yeah. So, like I was saying earlier, Home Depot kind of screwed the pooch because over the weekend I ordered some new yard furniture and stuff like that. Due to the simple fact, I had 4 chairs. 2 of them broke, so I only have 2 chairs left. And we actually have a glass tabletop out in the yard. So, anyway, and of course they gave me a time between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. They were going to deliver it. And this is coming from the Home Depot. But I can't bitch because I got it on sale, so, you know, and I also got free delivery. So, but this one's got 6 chairs, and it's one of them, what do they call it? Fox table, or
They call it a thing.
yeah, that's true. I'm not a mechanic. That's right. It's delegating work. You got it. Well, like I said, it's just like an armed society is a polite society. So, you know, at least that's my thing on there. We just got a text from Jeff Fafa, and he's working on that triaxle. That's coming along pretty good.
You sure it's not Jeff Fifi?
Jeff Fifi, Jeff Fafa. I mean, yeah, Jeff E. Yeah, that could work too. So
he's a Fifi instead of a Fafa.
Fifi plays with the wee wee.
So what you building?
I haven't got that far yet. I did actually manage to throw a little bit of primer and stuff like that on my motorcycle frame.
Nice.
Jeff FM.
Thanks, trucker. Yeah, these little clamps, man. I tell you what, dude.
Oh, little pistol grip clamps, kind of like.
Hell yeah, little release mechanism and shit.
Yeah, there's something.
And
like,
you can squeeze them
that,
just enough.
Huge as fuck.
You can squeeze them just enough to hold it without squishing it.
Yeah, or if it's temperamental enough, you do like me. But like I said, the size of this fucking clamp is well. I mean, yeah, it looks small in my hand, but.
Funky.
Ernie, what's up, buddy?
Yeah,
How the hell you doing?
You can see by my little scale here, it's not very big. It's pretty small, you know, but I have other ones too, but they don't hold as good as this one does. And for this, I have 20 of these little white motherfuckers in here. And that they're all reasonably equal within reason. I ain't trying to make perfection here, but I wanted to get one flat edge, one flat surface, so I can flatten out the other surface to get them closer to the same.
Right.
So they're at least reasonably closer, but they're going to have a little gap in between them, so I don't need them perfect, but.
Right, just enough to like hold apart, because.
Right.
Let's see, let me, oh, that's right. I ain't going to measure it that way on camera. Let me just grab my ruler. Oh, there's my ruler. Put it over here on this side.
That don't look like your wife.
Well, I got about 4.5. I could have probably measured it all right. You know, I would have had it measured about 3 times, but, you know.
Oh, you said ruler. You said ruler. I thought you meant your wife.
Oh, ruler. No. The boss is at work. That's why I had to put, that's why when Home Depot decided they were going to come at about like 6:30 to drop off my fucking patio set.
That's why we have these for when the ruler is not home.
Right, exactly. And that's why women make such shitty carpenters. Because instead of measuring 6 inches like this, they measure 6 inches like this. Old joke.
Fishtails.
Still funny. I also did try some of this metal cast too. That's what I managed to do today. Some
Which
of this
color?
Metal caster paint. Oh.
Which color?
The Duplicolor. It's like a blue.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So this was what I was going to paint the color, but that's over a dark gray metallic.
Right.
Now I got to get the kit out wherever the fuck I put it now. Where the hell did I just put that? Oh, I think I put it back here.
Yeah,
The
you'll
spoon
notice
that I managed
sometimes
to
it
paint
goes
my buddy
flat, other
Justin's,
times it goes nice and glossy.
but this is actually the one over silver metallic.
Yep.
So I kind of like this one because it's deeper, but he likes this spoon right here. So
Yeah,
hey,
I've made
what's going
some.
on, Steven? How we doing?
I've
All
made
right,
some
shower it
really
up
cool
and
color
be looking forward to that
combinations.
video, Richard. Truck 'em easy out there. Enjoy your 10 hours, and we'll definitely see you on the next one. How we doing? Welcome, welcome. All right. I did manage to get a little bit of primer on my motorcycle frame. So we've got that in primer. The frame also snapped right after I did, but this frame is warped, so I got to do a little bit of work to it. So the color we are painting the frame is going to be torch red, which is going to be a duplicolor. GM perfect match duplicolor torch red is going to be the color of the frame for that motorcycle.
Nice.
I've actually seen you do manual labor. You're good, Jess. I'm not picking on you too bad. I'm just saying. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. And that's what we're all about. So, yeah, I didn't really plan on what to actually work on. I planned on actually being here probably like closer to 2 hours ago, but at the same time, you know, Home Depot is the one who screwed that. Plus, I don't build as fast as I used to. I can't remember if I showed last week. A couple people knew that I was building a new entry ramp into my Connex because when I pulled the Harley out, I almost actually dumped the Harley, pulling it out of the barn. So, yeah, I showed you the engine pics.
Yep, we got to see them.
I did that like right because you texted me right before I went live, Ernie. But I'll show them again.
The big blue double blower.
With the big blues double blower. No, that's wrong one. Ah, that's right. All right.
Yeah, it's going to be one hell of a wicked looking motor in a Camaro.
Yes, it is. All right, so we're going to do some of my best work in the dark. We're going to show Ernie's engine again.
You going to go single screen?
Oh, actually, yeah, I could probably do that. Give me 2 seconds. Let me.
There you go.
Holy shit, that works a little better. Do some of my best work in the dark.
Now it looks to scale. Well, a little smaller.
Oh, yeah, a little smaller. Don't mind my rainbow keyboard in the background. When I had to restart the computer and stuff like that, it fucking turns on. Them light things has a mind of their own, I'm telling you. Like, yeah, sometimes I'll shut it off, and then, like, I'll come back, like, half hour later, and the fucking thing on is just, like, flashing. I don't know if it's doing, like, a Morse code thing, or if it's just, I don't know. It's weird.
My mouse does the same thing. Turn off the RGB, and it turns back on its own.
Yeah, like I said, it's got a mind of its own. I mean, I'm not used to having anything that fancy. I mean, I've had keyboards that lit up, but it was just solid white that lit up, you know.
Right, a single color, so you can see
a single color, not a rotating rainbow fucking looking color, RGB as you call it. So,
yeah, red, green, blue, and everything in between, yellow, purple, orange.
Yep. So, all right. Dun, 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 dun,
Terry must not be doing too well tonight if he's not in.
Who's here that? Yet.
Terry.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm also probably running late. You know, like I said, I apologize for running late. So, like I said, Home Depot is gonna get the blame for that one.
I mean, at least he's in chat, so he's doing that.
That's good. Yeah, at least he's in chat. It's not hard to do that. So, I guess let me. Oh, that's right.
Either that or his recliner kidnapped him. Do we need to send a ransom party?
True story.
recon mission to get the old man off the couch.
Yep, exactly. Hey, my recliner is like that the other night when I oh, that's right. Excuse me, I got to figure out what way I'm going with that slam and hammer. That might be another build and stuff like that I've got coming up. So I did manage to actually get a little bit of color on this 55 Bel Air. We got it started.
Cool.
You got to do a little bit of cleanup on the hood there, a little bit from where I blended in and stuff like that, the vent and stuff like that. So,
well, that's the nice part about patina. It doesn't have to be like, oh man,
right. That's
color.
what I mean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably go over the top of this with some forest green. Oh, there it is. I brought it up right here. With a little bit of forest green and a little bit of matte bittersweet, which is like a brown sort of color.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna probably do like you said, just kind of spray it up in the air and like mist the brown over the top of the green.
Yep, let it dust
And then,
fall.
Yep, so that it goes that way with it. I gotta finish the frame. We started boxing in our frame, and we're gonna do leaf springs for the front. I got my spring perches made. I just gotta build my leaf springs.
Cool.
We got some of the underside kind of there. I got to finish it up. So, well, like I said, I'm happy I got a little bit of work done on that. That builds, like I said, with all of them are, wouldn't say in a rush, but I know I've got to work on getting some of them done, but it is motorcycle season. I do have another motorcycle video that I am in the process of working up to unload. All right, it'll stay up there on the shelf. Just as long as it don't fall off and hit me in the face, we're good. So,
right.
So, let's
build me now, Seymour.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, all right, no problem. I'll pull you out, build you. Just relax.
Yeah, calm down.
It's possessed. What the hell was I gonna do? There was something else I was gonna do. And it must not have been important because I had thought and I forgot about it. So, but that's how I roll. I mean, you know. Shit. So, oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna work on hand painting some of these bits and pieces that I got from Miguel, like the shop diorama stuff.
Yep.
That's what I was gonna do. Nothing really uber fancy tonight. Like I said, I ain't gonna really do the fuck your feelings thing. However, I was gonna bring up a point. Hey, what's going on, Taylor? How the hell are you? Well, no wonder why I clicked on that. There we go.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. So anyway, actually, you know what? Let me see how that is actually doing, that motorcycle video. See if it's actually uploaded. Yay! It did. Okay, so now I'm going to probably kill a lot of my bandwidth trying to upload
and stream.
and stream and stuff like that. What's going on, Jonathan?
Oh, nothing.
What's up, Don?
All right, let's go.
Feeling
here.
better now.
That's
good deal. Upload video. Let's see how bad I can kill my internet. All right. Yeah. So hopefully by tomorrow morning I'll have. So this is basically just a motorcycle video riding to my May CVMA meeting. So just the usual stuff like that. So
if you can't get out and get wind in your hair, have a watch.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that's the other thing, too. It's therapeutic because I was talking with, I think it was Robert at B&R North Horse
Northern, yep.
up there in Canada. And he's seen a couple of my motorcycle videos and stuff like that. And, oh, that's a nice Matchbox. El Camino.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's El Camino with Malibu front end. Nice.
But that's a Hot Wheel,
But yeah, I know. That's a Hot Wheel.
not a Matchbox.
Oh, yeah, Hot Wheels, Matchbox. In my world, they're all kind of the same. Like,
Well, believe me, I hear it all the time.
That's what I mean. It's like I used to play with mine. It's like I didn't care. I mean, I used to play the shit out of mine. Some of them, I'm sure, if I would have never played with them, they would have been a lot better shape. And
So would I. I mean, mine.
there you go. Upper and lower radiator hoses. Ernst just sent a picture of him doing AN style fitting with the braided line there. So
nice.
That's awesome. Good deal, Taylor. Good deal.
Is that a Buick or an Oldsmobile?
It's a
looks like a Buick.
It's DSA.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because I know they had a yellow Oldsmobile similar to that, but it's Johnny Lightning though.
Yeah, Johnny Lightning. I never really had too many Johnny Lightning. I think I only had maybe 2 or 3. Johnny Lightnings were always the more expensive of the Matchbox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were for the expensive, the families that had money.
Yeah, when I was buying shit tons, Hot Wheels were $89 to $1.20 something, and
That
Johnny's were $4 or $5,
awesome
and now they're
$10
a piece in a store. It's like, God damn.
So yeah. Yes, I know. All right, so I'm getting loaded up here. So this weekend is going to be Memorial Weekend.
Yep.
So if you're out and about, go out and support.
Get your poppies, man. My mama sells them. Get your poppies.
I was going to say, get your poppies. If you have any retired flags, we are doing a watch fire Sunday night at dusk, and it's going to be on Sunday. So I'm going to be there on Friday, and we're going to be building pallets and base so that we can have flags. Take your flags to your local VFW, American Legion, or even your local Boy Scout troop.
Yep.
So the whole thing that happened with the watch fire is at night. The reason why they did that, they would set a fire for those who didn't make it for the day. They could come toward the light, and it basically is like a sign. Basically, they bring their brothers and sisters home, like, hey, go to the light. There's something there. So that's kind of like the short version. I mean, I could actually get into the whole official and stuff like that. But
yeah, our VFW, we have an old mailbox, a discontinued mailbox that they use for a drop box.
Oh, nice. That's cool. That works. But yeah, if you got any tattered, torn, or retired flags, take them to your local VFW, American Legion, and they will dispose of them properly.
Yeah, my mom's on the women's auxiliary side of things, and she does a shit ton of it. So Monday she'll be out doing the parades and selling poppies and all the fun stuff.
My veteran bus.
And she was, I don't think she is anymore, but she was the one who did the prayers.
Oh, chaplain.
Chaplain, that's the word.
Yep.
She did that for many a years.
Right, here's a pulling tractor.
That looks pretty cool.
We see it.
I
familiar
never
with it.
did know they made these. This found this at Tractor Supply.
I'm sure they probably make a bunch of them for going and stuff like that. So
Yeah, probably just I haven't seen them.
they're normally over in the diorama stuff. They have like a lot of stuff for people who do like dioramas, like build like farm dioramas.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's pretty awesome, Taylor. Fuck, got 520 likes. Hell yeah. That's pretty big when you get to Luke's C page. Like, because he's got like 25,000 people following him. So he's got quite a few.
Yeah, he's got a couple.
Yeah, he's got a couple there. Oh, excuse me. No,
70 Pontiac Firebird.
Nice.
No hood.
Oh. Huh.
Rip off. Give me a hood.
Yeah, every time I go to like Walmart or Dollar General, I always search through the Hot Wheels and look for the old classic cars. I don't want none of the goofy looking ones.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, you definitely want it, but sometimes those goofy ones are actually worth more money than the original ones for some reason. I don't know why. It's just weird.
Variations.
Yeah, the variations of it.
And they do that on purpose so that they can sell the damn things.
Right.
You get 3 or 4 different wheel versions, different colored glass or interior, Malaysia or China base or whatever. And yeah, they do a lot of that stuff on purpose. I used to get Lee's magazine all the time, which is for like baseball cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but they'd also have a Hot Wheel checklist price guide in there.
Oh, wow.
So, like, say you got like the blue El Camino, right? The 80s El Camino.
Yep.
It would tell you what year it was produced, what country the chassis was, what rims were on it, what color interior. And if there was a different variation, it would just keep going down the list. And then you get stuff like Target or Kmart cars, which are very specific runs to that store only.
Yep.
You know, so they'd hold the different value. And,
yeah, depending on what store it actually.
Yeah. Well, it's more about the rarity of how many were produced.
Hey, Dwayne, what's going on? How the hell are you? Welcome, welcome. If you want to jump in, you can.
It was
How'd your little car show go this weekend there, Jonathan?
That's that.
Start looking at that.
It was like 143 or 124. It looks small enough to be like 143. Terry,
TW, good old TW in the house. How the hell are we doing? Welcome up.
They are. '67 Pontiac GTO, or not GTO, Firebird.
Mm-hmm. The birds of the fire is the Firebirds.
I like that Chevy truck.
Yeah, that looks sharp. That Chevy truck. That actually, I think I've got that in one.
I believe it's 1950.
Yep.
That's what it looks like. 50 3100. Nah, yeah, that's a 50.
50 to 53 is the same drill. 54 they changed it.
Yep.
And then in 55 to 57 it changed again.
Yep.
But it's usually the first year of a body style that gets to be the collector's car in die cast and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. That's probably Ernie blowing me up.
You know, that little Camaro. Do me a favor, Jonathan. Do you have a spare rim from any of your model kits? Put it up against that and tell me if those rims are smaller.
Or Jeff Fifi.
Because I had a set from a die cast similar to that, but they
Oh,
were
it's not
bigger.
here? Well, maybe it's Mark. Maybe it's Mark Radcliffe.
But I had a set of rallies just like that.
Oh no, it's Taylor. I was totally way off.
That were so much
Hey, you know what?
bigger
You're
than
probably
a
gonna be my
regular
next
model
guest.
tire.
No shit, there I was.
Okay, so yeah, they're way smaller. Yeah.
What have you got?
They must have been from a 124 because they looked like 18s in the front and 20s in the back, and I shoved them underneath the 55 Chevy.
There's
And they
Tommy
looked
Boy cars.
badass.
So the GTX is Plymouth GTX. Taylor at hold on.
Gas,
We're
tire, and
we're going
oil.
back again. Give me a second.
1965 Pontiac GTO.
The more square-bodied roof. Yeah, I've seen that. The GTX.
Yeah, GTX, a Tommy Boy build that
Yeah.
Taylor built.
Yeah, that thing's pretty badass.
Yeah, it looks nice.
That's fucking cool.
All tore up from the deer.
Yep. Well, like I said, I got a couple guys that I normally, that send me stuff, and it's like Mark Radcliffe sent me some stuff, so it's like, oh, okay, well, it's like I'm just trying to figure out who it was. I thought someone was sending me some more, but looks good. I like it. Time Boy was a great movie too.
50 Studebaker. Cool.
This dude
1965 Pontiac GTO.
I like that tealish green.
I don't know what type of green it is. Well, almost looks like a metallic green because it has like a metallic look into it in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
And 56 Ford.
Never really been a Ford fan.
Nope.
Well, definitely not now. After that new commercial that just came out.
Oh,
You
the
like
gay
your
raptor?
Raptor? Yeah, the gay Raptor.
The gay raptor?
Do you see what Budweiser did?
Yep, I've been seeing a bunch of
Yeah, they
videos.
tried to sit there and backtrack. It's like, bro, too late. You're already done fucked up.
No. The backtracking, they tried to put Harley Davidson on a Budweiser can. That can only end badly for Harley Davidson.
Wow. Yeah, you ain't shitting because I'll get rid of my Harley and get a fucking gold wing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no
seen
shit,
the
Jeff. Up next,
I seen the Harley logo right on the Budweiser can. I'm like, oh god, here we go.
Oh my god, damn. They are fucking desperate.
There goes your fuck your feelings thing.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Oh, you had feelings? We don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Feelings are overrated.
Get over it, wuss. Let's see. This one does have a point. Oh, that's the bent one. This. There we go.
If you don't take the can outside.
Oh, Jeff.
Uh-huh. What do we got? All right, let me link that. See if I can. Oh, it's not. Hold on. No, I can't do it that way. So let me try going this way. Oh.
It almost looks like Cliff and Ryan's screens are almost the exact same.
Yeah, because I'm overhead.
Messy
However,
with the keyboard.
I can change back and transition to that. There, I changed it up so I could be different.
See how you are?
I know, right? I got to be that fucking guy.
That's okay. That guy's not bad.
No, that's true. It's not bad, but oh yeah, that's right. Because there's a spot in this motorcycle video I'm working on uploading.
Here's a car turned into a derby car.
I see that. As a Hot Wheel collector, we tend to get shit tons of them junk ass cars like that.
Yep.
The cheap China stuff, I got bags full of them. You can put 100 in a bag and still won't be able to sell the whole bag for $1. But if you throw 1 or 2 in a bag with a couple of cheap ass shitty Hot Wheels, they'll disappear.
Mm-hmm. It would help if you're gonna upload a video and stuff like that. You should probably actually finish putting the shit in, and
Like that,
actually,
Willies. Pay attention and finish it.
yeah, exactly. I started doing it, so we'll see what happens. I don't know how long it's going to take. Oh, an hour and 26 minutes. So we'll see. It says it's uploading at the moment, so we'll go there. All right.
Do you make that snowplow, or is that part of the truck, John?
Made this. It's a weight. I made this into a pulling truck.
Oh, okay. It's a weight here. I thought
Actually,
it was
Senior
a plow.
had a real 50.
Studebaker.
Okay, yep, he had a real Studebaker. Here, I'm going to go change again, and we're going to go back
And he had a 50 Chevy 5-window.
Yep. There is, look, Senior Studebaker.
Nice.
Well, that's my
dad had a ruddy red one just like that then.
Yep. And then that is actually me, Ben, what I've been doing, working on my deck, trying. You can see all that rotten wood off to the left.
Yep.
I almost dumped the Harley through the deck. So, needless to say, I'm building a new entry ramp into my Connex. Because I didn't think it was that bad when I brought the striker out. It was like, oh, it just crinkled and cracked a little bit, but it didn't really do that. But when I got that Harley and shit like that, nice. Yes, he was. Senior was a bad daddy back in the day.
Pretty cool puller. Pulling rig setup.
Yep.
Nifty. Used to have one of them from the Stompers back in the day. Them things were badass,
Stompers,
dude.
damn. The little body with the big wheels and stuff like that.
Single AA battery powered.
Appreciate it. Thanks for dropping
Damn near unstoppable.
Yep.
Night, Jess. Tuck. Sweet dreams. Build stuff.
Okay, that sounds good. I look forward to seeing it on Thursday's stream there. Senior's got going on, so. I could have gone to Concord, North Carolina this weekend. Oh, shit. You only get. Oh, that's right. Back then, it was like, shit, you could buy trucks for like that much money, and they were actually decent trucks for 50
Well,
bucks.
$50 back then was like $6 grand
Yo,
a day.
what's up, Austin? How the hell are we doing? I've just been busy in a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, so. World 600 race. I'm guessing that's one you built?
No, that's factory.
Oh, is that factory like that? I was going to say, I thought it was one, and that looks like something that, yeah.
Yep,
Well, that's pretty cool.
Factory, just like that.
Uh-huh. Pretty cool. Nice. What's going on, Daniel?
It originally was part of the High Roller series with dubs on it, and they took them off and put the 4x4 tires on it for a new release.
Ah, okay. That's cool. Good deal.
I only know that because I got the dubs version.
Cool.
Not really.
Yeah, I was going to say, Austin,
donks don't belong on a car.
I still actually have this one that Austin built a while ago.
Nice.
bump side Ford. Yeah, I was gonna say this one, and I could probably charge for the photo, but at the same time, I could probably get some other type of photos and charge with. But
That's fans only page. You already charged
only
for
fans of the only. But yeah, that's all brass work and
that. Hell yeah.
stuff like that. Custom built rear runners.
You should see the big Ford truck that I built on my channel, the Hot Wheel. I took pieces of Bondo and carved out my own pumpkin.
But yeah, it's got the crossover steering and everything. So I got that sitting there on my desk. It's pretty badass. So
Yeah.
good old George Turgid. Because he drinks alone. With nobody else. And you know, when I drink alone, I prefer to be by myself.
Usually. Sometimes I'm all by myself in a crowd of people.
That's right.
It happens.
Yep. You gotta do it somehow.
There's a little Bronco monster truck right here.
I got a bunch of that series of that brand of trucks. The Corvettes, the Pontiac. I think there's a Volkswagen. There's 2 different Broncos. Had a box.
And then this is one that I ended up building before Austin built this one.
Nice.
All it is like one of them 4x4. Like you can still see the little dinky ass engine in there.
Yep.
So this is like a dollar store build. It was like a Maestro.
Yep.
55 Chevy. And I took one of their 4-wheeler like body things and just mounted it together. And I took the little rock thing and I just like put it on there.
Hell yeah.
Pretty badass. Hey, what's going on, Leon? How the hell is you?
Leon. What's up, brother?
So,
if any of y'all ain't seen it yet, get over to Leon's and check out his Dodge Ram. That truck is pretty badass.
Hey, Cliff, guess what?
What's that?
I got another RC car.
Jesus, another one? What'd you get this time?
This is an 8th scale.
Depending on what it is, I may possibly have some parts. I come across.
This is huge.
That almost looks like a Traxxas.
No, this is DHK.
DHK. It looks like a sand buggy or a sand truck.
Well, it's got
Or a
paddles.
dune runner.
Normally, it doesn't come with them, but the dude put them on it. Dude, get a big ass fucking motor. Dude, yeah,
You need to hold the camera much more still. It's hard on the eyes to see anything when you're moving so fast.
I also have it on ultra wide. My bad. Here we go.
Oh, that's better. Lots better.
But yeah, then for my other car, I ended up getting a brushless setup. So I kind of just
you finally
I
got the
tossed-
brushes set up.
Yeah, I tossed my ESC in here because this truck didn't have an ESC, just so I could test this truck.
Right.
Jeff.
I know, right?
That's funny.
Yeah.
let me pause.
Yeah. No, they probably could be, but I know Austin. He's like my neighbor. He lives up around the corner from me, so he's a lot closer than Jimmy is.
Hold up.
Oh, it sounds like it's got some torque.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why one of my axles isn't spinning.
Only one? Is it 4-wheel drive or is it?
Oh yeah, it's 4-wheel drive, but one of them wasn't spinning.
It's probably your differential or your fucking transfer case is shot.
Oh boy, no, it's not that. One of the hubs. That's when I didn't
Okay.
take apart. But yeah, the hubs are off. I broke them, but
Oh, I got that truck there. That's the one that I made that aftermarket. That's that Maestro one I picked up from the dollar store. Same exact truck
Maestro?
there, Jonathan.
Yeah, I had one of them.
Little
Yep.
Maestro.
Maestro. Yeah, Maestro.
Yeah,
I wish I
no,
still had
no letter R in Maestro.
Maestro.
I wish I still had all my old trucks.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot. Hold on. I don't know where Rick is. Probably late. He's probably off somewhere drinking or going to get more beer. Yeah, that is true, Jeff. That is true. Oh shit.
So after my dad gets
Yeah,
up,
shots
Buick
fired.
GS,
Shots fired.
dad gets done with the Buick GSX and get that build video uploaded for Father's Day. Me and my dad will want to build this 1970 and a half Camaros. I got 2 of these kits. I'm building one. My dad's gonna build one. Double build for Father's Day,
Nice.
and that's when I can start telling the stories like you suggested, Cliff.
That'll be good.
All right. I'm gonna StreamYard, but I'll be in the live chat. So, see y'all.
Have a good
All
one,
right, have
Jonathan.
fun.
Oh, that's what happened.
I don't know. What'd you do? Drop your phone?
No. So in here there's like a U joint, and I think I
Oh,
snapped.
you broke the U joint?
Yeah, I think I snapped the pin.
Way to go there, guy. Depending on what that is, like
This is a yeah, like I said, what did I say it was before?
1/8
Something.
scale.
DHK.
Yeah, DHK Maximus. Yeah, DHK Maximus.
I wonder if any of my team associated stuff will actually interchange with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's 1/8 scale stuff, so
Yeah, then when I got my
thank you,
brushless set
Leon.
up,
Appreciate it.
I threw it in one of my older buggies.
Right.
Like I was showing off before. I blew the diff out of one of them.
I have diff oil. I gotta find the rest of it, but I think I did find my big boxes, which are sitting out in the shed now. I'm gonna have to actually dig them out and actually go through them. We started kind of cleaning out some of the house a little bit this weekend because the spare bedroom was like jam packed full of shit I took out of the Connex.
Yeah.
So it's now been moved out to the shed. So we're gonna
You have
end
to
up.
get that nitro out, man.
Well, that's what I mean. It's gonna be it's gonna be the nitro and stuff like that. But I'm gonna have to fucking probably do a different engine or do the conversion. Hey, what's going on, Joey? How the hell are you? Welcome.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should keep it nitro.
I probably should too. A worst case scenario, I may see if I can find, because when they did the MGT 8.0, they took an airplane engine off. I think it was like a Tiger something airplane, and they put it in a truck body because it's bigger than the 4.6. Because the original MGT had a 4.6 in it. And then they had the MGT 8.0, which is where they took like a 0.50 cc like nitro engine out, like an airplane and stuffed in there. So,
Huh. Well, you'll have to
I
get
was
her.
going to say, you don't have a wrench? I thought you had a wrench. Hold on. Let me fix that. All right, there we go. Taken care of.
But yeah, so I got
Good
the
to go.
brushless motor and ESC, and then 2 3S lipos and a battery charger for $110. So I feel like I made out pretty well.
Later the grenade attack. Damn, that's cool. No shit.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Joe. My condolences. Actually, I'll put you on my prayer list, stuff like that. My condolences, Joey. My condolences. Yeah, no problem, Jonathan. Like I said, you good shit. Like I said, I'm like Oprah with the wrenches. I give them shits out. Or as Jimmy likes to call, I delegate. So
Yeah, I'll get to work.
that's right. Fix something. You got a wrench now. Fix it.
Yeah, fix Jeff. He's broken.
Fuck. Fix myself. Shit. I'm broken as fuck too.
Yeah.
Anytime, Joey. Anytime. There he is.
Jeff Fifi.
Jeff Fifi.
Now that's you and Ryan on your motorcycle drinking, but now Cliff, you can understand this, all right?
All right, what you got?
I made a mistake. It was a mortar attack. Literally, he was
mortar
sitting there.
attack?
Yeah, he was. This is how wonderful, sarcastic my brother is. You know how you had to do burn pits when you were leaving Iraq?
Yep, burn everything, leave nothing behind. Yep.
You ever seen what a fully sealed can of potatoes will do in one of them burn pits?
Yes, it'll go
Kablooey.
off like a fucking grenade.
Yeah, well, my brother decided, my brother
Oh.
threw a can in there and stood outside while it went kaboom. And of course, they called a mortar attack in. And LT came out and saw the whole side of the building with potato on it. My brother lost a stripe.
Oh, god damn. I mean,
he didn't give up.
Like that shit too much when you used to sit there and fucking call them out for like stupid. But at the same time, it's like we were kind of overcautious. COD had shorter rotations than we did. They were like 6 months compared to where we were like a year to 18 months, like rotation. And I'm familiar with Missoula. What year was he over there in Missoula?
Oh, God. First time he was there first time he was ever in Iraq was with Desert Storm.
Okay, yeah, so that was the 90s. That was
94, 97, somewhere within there.
I'll put it to you this way.
91.
Guys from his battalion were in the Bradley that got blown up by the U.S. helicopter.
Oh, I remember that one.
Okay,
I remember hearing about it.
Then his second tour was Bush forced him. It was Bush who forced him in. But no, he was still in.
Yep.
He went over in independent Iraqi, freedom there, or whatever the hell they call it.
Yeah, OIF.
And then he
was 04, 05.
So yeah, that's about when he was in there, and that was. And the last one was when they were all evacuating, getting everybody out.
So that was like 12 when Iraq fell, and I'll tell you something. I know what the fucking Nam guys went through. Because after we had Iraq under control, they just fucking let it go. I'm not going to lie. I fucking cried because the friends that I lost over there was for fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Those that's what
fucking things, man.
That's why my brother, when he came home, it was every time he went over there, he came back here.
Wow.
He was a different human being. There's some days you can talk to him, and other days
you want to avoid him like the plague.
Yep.
Believe me, that was me. I've been there myself because I went to Ukraine. That wasn't even a combat one, but we did lose a soldier due to natural causes. Young soldier. 21 years old, fucking natural causes, brain aneurysm. fucking died. That fucked me up worse than actually a couple of my friends who actually died in actual combat.
Well, we're talking
combat mission.
We were talking about one time when my brother really forced the issue to get the L&J Burgess Bridge in Lisbon, New Hampshire done. He actually took my brother's place in rotation while he came home for 2 weeks, and IED killed him.
Damn.
Oh, goddamn.
And if that wasn't enough, he flew back with a kid, was literally his son's age. 2 weeks later, he was killed.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I mean, that. But before then, he was just a naturally sarcastic son of a bitch that runs in my family. Wicked. We come to the school of thoughts. We got something to say. We say it. We don't give a damn about the consequences.
Exactly. Well, Jonathan, here's the thing. You used to hang out with me and some of the boys I did. We didn't give a fuck. You were 18. You were sitting there serving your country. You were fucking drinking with us regardless. Because it's like fucking, you can sit there, trust you with a fucking gun, everything like that. You're drinking with us. Bottom line, don't give a fuck.
Model car guy, you can drink on a military base at the age of 18.
Yep. I mean, we keep a close eye on them because sometimes they can get a little fucking poopy. You know, you got to pay attention to make sure that they're doing all right, or if they get too sick, you know, you got to watch out for that because sometimes they're like baby snakes that don't know how much venom to inject until they get their tolerance. So you got to make sure you watch them kind of close to, I mean, that was like general rule of thumb. I mean, I used to we had like new guys come there and stuff like that. We used to have them drink with us. We weren't going to have them just sit there and not drink. It was their choice. They wanted to drink. And, you know, we kind of took care of them, make sure that they weren't going to, you know, it was kind of like an unwritten rule. The way it's like you can die for your fucking country, but you can't have a beer. Fuck that. You can die for your country. You're going to have
a Edward?
beer regardless.
Welcome.
What is it? I watched a thing and I wished I could remember who it was.
How you doing?
You know, there's really only two branches of the military. The Army and the Navy, because the Air Force a corporation and the Marine Corps, well, that's a cult.
Well, the Marine Corps ain't really a cult.
Forget
They're
the
just
Coast Guard and the
sailors that get off the boat and they go fuck around on land. They're the men's department of the Navy. And actually, it does say...
Don't tell Fred that.
There I was. Like, I mean, I'm not lying. They got dragged.
Louis.
Going, trying to put people in the Navy. Just saying, hey, Lewis, what's going on? How the hell are you? So, I mean, I mean, you know, it's not that. I mean, because like the old joke goes, 200 people go down in a submarine, 100 couples come back.
My father's favorite line, he got this from a young man who he maxed out at 35 years in the Marine Corps.
Oh, God,
Sergeant Major. He retired as Sergeant Major. That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
And
that's right. Lewis was a Marine. Yep.
He goes
saying how Marines are part of the Navy. They're just the men's department. But it's like, we're not part of the Navy. I'm like, bro, your Eagle Globe and Anchor says Department of the United States Navy right on it.
Oh, yeah, you know, my uncle.
I got cousins I do that shit to all the time. So, I mean, it's not a thing. It's all in good fun, though. I mean, you know.
Show me a guy in the branch that doesn't criticize the other branches.
Oh, my God, yeah. It's like
that goes way back, man.
We criticize everyone, but if someone else from the outside tries to jump in, you better watch your ass because we're going to stop what we're doing and we're going to attack the fuck out of that person, take care of that.
And then go back to fighting each other.
No, just sarcasming one another.
Well, Mark went to a bunch of his Navy buddies, says, you know, you're the world's greatest Uber drivers. They're original Uber drivers. I think my father got wind of that before he died. And all his Navy buddies in the Navies, he would do that to it. Oh, did they hate it? They hate him for it. You bastards.
Exactly. Anyone else tries to fuck with us on the outside, we'll take care of that, and then we'll just go back. It's all good fun and ribbon and stuff like that. I mean, fuck.
You know, what was it? A guy had the video that said, I want to know what friggin' Marine they gave the color crayons to come up with an M19. I was like, that sounds about right.
No, they didn't need crayons for that, but I'll tell you, I want to get the Mark 19 40 millimeter grenade launcher blowback. That thing won't get fucking hot. It's nice. It works on blowback.
I could have way too much fun with that in Texas right now.
Oh yeah, I mean you could clear out a good chunk of the border with it. Or you could actually just get some 1.908s or howitzers.
Lewis, I'll put it this way. My father was at Camp Lejeune when they put Recon 1 through the swamp and all the guys died. Almost all of them did. So you know that story. That's a legendary one, freaking Lejeune.
Hey, were you there for the poison water and stuff like that? So I thought that was this weekend where your car show was. Never mind, it's June 10th.
My oldest sister was born at Quantico. My next sister was born at Lejeune, and another one at Quantico. My brother at, I think it was Lejeune, and my parents just got out just before I was born at Lejeune. So, but they were there when the poisoning went off. Dumping of chemicals in the drinking water.
Cliff, Terry says Louis needs a wrench.
Oh, he does? Oh, shit. I thought he had one. What the fuck?
Well, looks like he's got one.
No, actually, he does not. Son of a bitch. And you get a wrench.
Hey, Cliff.
Fuck me. All right, so there's two people. So there we go.
Cliff, there was a car show this weekend.
No, I thought it was this week. Oh, there isn't. I'm trying to think if there is.
Or last weekend, like, you know what I'm talking about, like Sunday.
Yeah.
Like yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday. My bad.
Yeah, like yesterday. I was out in Syracuse most of the day.
And Senior never started.
Yeah, there was two. So there was a Corvette show in Watkins Glen, and at Bosie's there was a car show.
Oh, the Bosie's car show. If I wasn't in Syracuse, I was thinking about going to that.
Yeah, it was put on by the Auto Body.
Yeah.
Cliff, speaking of which, when's the next show in your area? Because I want to find out if Gary Wallace's widow is going to be there. I need some parts.
I want to say it's probably going to be the Nationals in June. I'll reach out and stuff like that and figure out when it is, or try to figure out next one and stuff like that.
All right. And Senior, see, when you screw with an asshole like me, you know you're going to get it back. He's just mad. I said Big Jimmy was his brother, his son. I'm a mean human being, and I'm going to hell. Don't worry.
Right. I'm driving the bus because I got my passenger endorsement. So
all I got to say is Acme. Senior will not see me coming up, and you guys, somebody's going to take a picture, and I'm going to be there with a sign that says, "I'm not his son." Yeah, and you owe me that. You owe me the moving on kit because I didn't start trouble until after midnight.
Well, that's right. You're not supposed to feed them after midnight or get them wet. Oh, that's gremlins. That's right.
Mogwai.
That's right. Mogwais, yeah. Which creates gremlins. So,
hey, Clef.
Yeah.
Want to see how far the tires expand?
Sure.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Oh, you better grab a hold of it there, bud. Might be too much torque for you.
Yeah, I'm going to get a few tires stacked up here.
a model car guy, it's not a big show until a guy from Murfreesboro, Tennessee shows up. Let me explain it to you this way so you can understand, kid. Don't worry, I'm not going cliffless.
Oh, like I was last night, just airing the boys out.
Bloomquist.
Freaking right.
There you go. Don't guess.
I'm telling you what, you ever get a chance to talk with that guy, you'd be walking away going, huh? But it's interesting as hell.
He's
Yeah,
been
I
up
was
to the
gonna
local
say,
track by
definitely
me a
got-
couple of times.
Definitely going Acme and stuff like that. So
Hey, Bud, send me a kid and I'll stay away from you
I
at
gotta figure
Acme.
out if he's off that weekend or not, or what it is. Because I may bring her with me. We may drive down. Which, if I drive down, that means I can buy more shit because I'll have a truck and won't have to worry about flying back with it. Or if I fly down, I'll do my pack in 2 suitcases with a carry-on bag, and I have enough shit to live in for a couple days because I know how to pack, and that's what I did the last time, my first Acme. I brought an empty suitcase down inside of another suitcase, which had my models in it. I packed the models in the suitcase, then put that smaller suitcase in a larger suitcase and brought that one down. And then I just had like a regular backpack that was my carry-on, which is big enough to fit my laptop in. And because I still had my military ID at the time, I was able to get the 2 bags up to 70 pounds and for free. So, which when Frank flew JetBlue fucked Frank, but that's another story. So,
well, if you want to drive down, Cliff, and you're going by yourself, let me know. I'll drive all the way from 81 and all the way to friggin' Charlotte, and you can take over from there to Acme. Or Cartersville. I'm sorry, Cartersville.
Cartersville, yep. Same. The sad part is I knew what you meant, but yeah, it's at Cartersville. All right. Oh, good. I got my. Oh, I finally got my beadlocks painted too.
Nice.
Nice gray metallic over red primer. So.
Did you want this frame too, Cliff? I can't use it.
I don't know. I thought you needed the frame.
No, that's not the frame for the triaxle. That Rebel just added extra stuff in the 2 frame rails to make it a triaxle.
Oh, yeah. I mean, shit. I can always use that frame because what I'll do is because I've got.
This would be a better one to cut and then do the. Gary Wallace makes the lift axle parts for the triaxle.
Yes, I did. He didn't have any when I was at the last show and stuff like that, but he had some of the other stuff. I got some of his fenders. So for one of the builds for the super singles,
I got a set of them too.
I got a couple of his single diamond plate fenders.
Okay, them are pretty cool.
Yeah, no, and that's what I mean. It's gonna be like an open wheel kind of concept for this one truck that I'm working on building. So, yeah, that's true. Brian and Pappy will definitely have your back, Senior. But they're good guys too. So, what was I gonna say? But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it like a rear engine. A rear engine pickup truck with like a independent rear suspension and a front axle. So what I'm going to do is instead of doing, just like a regular box thing, I'm just going to put the fenders over so that it.
The only thing missing, I think, is a couple of the cross members. Let me check.
Cross members.
That's all right. I got evergreen styrene if I need to make cross members. And I got templates out of other trucks too.
Cliff, look at this.
Nice. Yeah, slow up a little bit.
This is loud.
Oh, really? We're gonna go here, Hobby Barn, huh?
Damn.
Yeah, I got
What
something to
are we
rub. You
talking
can
about
rub.
there, Senior?
I'll give you
What
something
are
to
we
rub,
talking
Hobby
about?
Barn. You'd like it.
I don't know if rubbing that would grant you a wish, but you might see the future.
I was gonna say, definitely in the future, look like bird shit on your face.
We'll give you we'll give you a deliverance moment you'll enjoy for the rest of your life.
Squeal like a pig.
Oh, you're talking about never mind. Okay, I was talking about rubbing my head. I got a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow rock.
So yeah, I got a little more hair than Cliff, man. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, but mine's by choice, though. Mine's by choice. I bick mine, so it's like by choice.
What are you confused about, model car guy? You ain't old enough to fully understand adult sarcasm yet.
That's all right. You need to hand Jonathan a rag. He's still wet behind the ears, so. But he's young. He'll learn. We'll corrupt him one way or another. I'm good at that.
It's
So I was
the
looking at my
inevitability.
stats the other day, and most of the people that follow me are between the 40 and 60 age range.
Same.
Yeah, we're the Generation X. Degenerates.
That doesn't give a fuck.
You got it.
And they're done it again tomorrow.
There's some woman on Facebook. Well, the reason we taught our kids to have feelings because we weren't allowed to have them. Well, that's where you screwed up, you dumb broad.
Yeah. I mean, I learned quite a bit about that, like in the Army per se.
You didn't learn everything you needed to know in kindergarten.
Right. Well, I learned a lot of shit in the Army too and stuff like that. Yeah, I know what that was. It's the raised eyebrow emoji. You're just trying to figure out what's going on, but we got you. Hey, Dan, what's going on? How the hell are you?
Dan the man.
Dan the man. Strokes it with the right hand or the left hand, depending.
Votes Republican and he builds a Grateful Dead style.
Yep.
He doesn't know what the hell he is quite yet.
Well, he's a good dude to hang around. That's all I can say.
Dan
He
is
does
a
know
hell of a
he's
good man.
American. He does know he's American.
Yeah,
So you got to give him credit for that.
Yep. And that's what I mean. It's just, yeah, he's a good dude fucking hang around. Like everyone who I hung out with, finally got a chance to meet a lot of people at that NNL show. And I've been trying to go for like the last 3 years, but that fucking bullshit COVID there, you know, the fucking, oh, it's COVID. You can get sick. Yeah, okay, they push a vaccination that doesn't even fucking work. Oh, it's supposed to, but what you don't understand is, yeah.
Actually, the vaccine did work. It gave more people COVID than COVID did.
Jesus
Right.
Christ. Model car guy.
It's supposed to do, though.
No, well, you want to bet? That's exactly what they wanted it to do.
I do
Well,
not
that's what
look
they
like
wanted
Ralph
it to do.
Sr.
That's not what it was supposed to do.
That's what they told you it wasn't supposed to do.
Right. That's what they told you. And I
Yeah,
think Dr. Fauci needs to be fucking hit with some freedom seeds.
So shouldn't Bill
A little bit
Gates,
of
Jeff
lead,
Bezos.
Lead supplement Bezos, fucking Bill Gates. You know, look the AIDS epidemic. Who was in charge of the AIDS epidemic? Fauci.
Yep.
You know, follow the fucking money. That's all you gotta do is just follow the fucking money.
There hasn't been a pandemic created that wasn't created by man.
Yep. I mean, we
Every
had
last
swine flu and
fucking
stuff
one
like
of them.
that after,
Well, this one was
Obama.
intentionally made in the lab.
That's
Yep.
what I'm saying. Every last fucking one of them. So if you're telling me it was intended to cure man, you're wrong. It was intended to kill man.
It was intended to kill.
Hey,
And it's like, you know, I ended up taking, because I'm sure with what I've been exposed to, not that I had a choice, just because I didn't understand or know about it. I mean, I've been injected with shit by the Army over numerous years. Like, I've had my anthrax and shit like that, other fucking shots, smallpox. Well, I had before, but I mean, like, And because you're going over to a third world shithole like Iraq or something like that, and you kind of want some of that stuff, but that shit's been around for a long time. It's well known. This whole COVID bullshit, there ain't a whole lot about it, but COVID has been around from the 70s. They just basically
Genetically modified
exponentially
it.
made it in a lab and stuff like that. So
Yeah, they just genetically modified it.
Hey, Dan, if you want to go to Georgetown Speedway some night, let me know. I'll after June 4th, I'll buy you the tickets, but you got to hold up a sign that says
that one right there. I mean, I didn't get a flu shot this last year. I had to have it every year in the Army as a requirement, unless medically compromised or whatever. So, yeah, no shit. Instead of Pfizer, it'll be Bud Light. You're not wrong, Edward. You're not wrong.
Hey, Dan, if you go to Georgetown Speedway after June 4th, I will pay your way in, you and your wife, but you got to hold up the sign that says, I got to say hello to my fellow YouTubers, model car YouTubers. And I'll take a picture on my 64-inch TV of you doing it.
Nice.
And Dan, you're going to send the shirt to Ryan so he can sign it.
Who, me?
Yeah, why not?
No, Captain Ding Dong.
Captain
Who's that?
Kangarooski?
Kangaroo is Rick.
Yep. Oh, he did not like that one when I said that the other night. You missed that one clip when I said, Rick kind of reminds me of a modern day Captain Kangaroo.
The missing link.
When Senior cuts his hair, he kind of looks like a Mr. Rogers.
I could see Senior being like Mr. Roger in the neighborhood.
I don't know what kind of neighborhood that is, but I don't want to be in it. Oh, you would, you? Fuck you. Hey, Dan. Hey, Dan. I reserved these words just for you tonight. Kiss my ass.
Actually, he won't even just hold up a sign that says it. It'll actually have a picture of it to prove it.
I actually have not had a beer. Well, the last beer I had was just after I got cleared from the doctors of my cancer, and it was a Sam Adams. I haven't had one since. Fucking assholes.
Yeah, we know we are.
I swear to God, Dan and Senior are brothers from different mothers.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Look at this. I come in and everybody runs away.
Well, that's all right. I'm an equal opportunity asshole. I'll let anyone in a stream.
You really want to kill your stream that bad, Cliff?
I mean, like I said, no sweat off my dick fat. So it was like weird. I had one of my guys laughing so hard because, the Army does like acronyms like backwards, like oil, engine, heavy duty. Instead of engine oil, they call it oil, engine, HD, which is like heavy duty engine oil, 1540. So I was like sitting there. It's like, hey, or I said something about ain't worth no sweat off my fat dick. But instead of that, I said dick fat. Oh my God, he just about pissed himself fucking laughing so hard because I said dick fat instead of fat dick.
Hey, Dan, did you charge your phone today?
Oh my God, it's just some of the shit. And it was for a while, they call them Cliffisms. Like a lot of the guys in the unit, I had these random sayings that I would say, and they were called Cliffisms.
Yep. Didn't them start with Bushisms?
I think so. Yeah, that's why they call them Cliffisms.
Hey, guys, do you know what the most endangered North American species is?
The white guy?
No, the hairy beaver.
Oh, the hairy beaver. Yeah, because they're all like trimming them up for cancer and stuff like that. Making them look like Sinead O'Connor. But I mean, at the same time,
I would have liked to see my chemo nurse do that.
that'd have been all. I mean, just shave it off, make a wig out of it, or maybe make a goatee out of it.
Or put it on my head.
Or
the
you can just
pubic
put it
hairs.
on your head. Oh shit! Wow, only 6 days left of school. Holy shit! Wow, 6 days.
I've been out of school for so long, I don't remember what the hell it looks like.
I've been out.
Looks like a
22
prison.
years.
Yeah. Back when I went to school, they could still hit you with rulers and yardsticks.
Yep, same here.
Oh, that reminded me of the penguin from the Blues Brothers. The penguin, you told her you'd see her when you got out. Yeah, that's right. We're on a mission from God.
I've never seen anybody build a Blues Brothers car yet.
Then you ain't been looking very much. There's plenty of them out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I've seen them, but I can't remember who else built one. Oh, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a clean beaver and stuff like that.
But I don't feel like I want to date a 12-year-old either.
Right. Well, if there's no grass on the playing field, turn her over, play in the mud. So,
Hey, better to ask for forgiveness and permission.
that's true. It's like about the 11 black guys who tried to rape a German white girl. She kept on saying 9, 9. So fucking 2 left. Oh my God, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Well, here's the thing. The only thing about having a woman with a hairy bush and stuff like that is you can floss after you eat.
I'm not talking bush like Senior's Day.
Oh, like 70s shag carpet?
No, I'm in the 80s
like
in the airport landing strip.
Oh, okay, the airport landing strip. That's always a good one. Yeah, I'm trying to remember who the hell. I seen it too, Senior. That's what I was like talking about. I can't remember who the hell built it. I seen one the other day myself.
Dan, you just figured.
I know we're twisted, but you know what, Dan? That's why it's like we're twisted. And that's why, like I said, my viewer range is from 40 to like 60 that like watch me. No one really understands the humor. They're probably like, oh my God, this guy is offensive. He like offended me. Okay, and
Hey,
you're all
Dan.
supposed to have fun.
Hey, Dan, if you wasn't twisted, you wouldn't be hanging out with us.
That is true. Like I said, Dan's hung out with me in person, hung out with Dan in person. Fucking awesome. It's just a good time, man.
When he brought his beautiful, wonderful wife by, I'm like,
Oh
Jesus,
my God,
man, what'd
yeah.
she do to deserve to be around us?
I was gonna say I was on my best behavior. I was good when I was around his wife. Actually, I was good when I was around all the wives down there because. Oh yes, Edward. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's great. Oh shit.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with a one-legged girl.
Oh damn, that's pretty bad when it's crooked because you're just licking the leg and that's fucking awesome. Oh shit.
Oh, it's probably a good thing Senior's in his recliner tonight. He's probably damn near pissing himself.
Right? No shit.
And all I got to say is if you build a Rebel can-do wrecker, first thing you need to do is take any freaking goddamn engine chrome parts and dechrome them.
Oh, they got them to glow in the dark too.
Oh, what a friggin' nightmare that freaking turbo was. I almost made that thing wall art.
Oh, wall art. Yeah, buddy.
I mean, I dechromed a lot of it where it gets attached, but I'm like, damn. Yeah, Butch ain't right. That's why he's kept in the basement.
That's why I love hanging out with y'all on a Monday night. You guys are the ones who make Monday night fun. Like I'm just here to hang out, but you guys are the ones who make it fun.
Oh, damn! Now Dan's taking shots at you, Cliff.
Well, that's all right. I don't care. It's fucking.
Boy, Dan's got some fat guys, skinny guys
That
got
is
some
true.
funny.
You're right. I wasn't until I turned my back. Yes. Yes, I was. Oh my God! But at the same time, it is fun. It's just like, well, I was down there at Acme, and like, no shit, they're like some of the stories you can't make this shit up, like, because in the military you deal with all walks of life, from different backgrounds to whatever. I mean, you just, yeah, it's weird what
I can honestly say it was a.
Hey Jay, what's up?
I can honestly say it was a perfect time until the liberal from fucking Baltimore started running his mouth, and apparently he didn't realize everybody else around me was pro 2A. And I proceeded to give him a lecture on the Constitution and how it works.
Jonathan's throwing shots now. Damn, that's funny. That's awesome. That's awesome. But see, this is why I love Monday nights. Like, you know, I was like sitting out there like motherfucking like Home Depot and stuff like that, because like I said, I didn't drop that shit off until fucking late. And of course it was just me when they showed up, so I wasn't gonna leave this like 160-pound fucking box out in the middle of my yard for somebody to like come up and fucking steal. So I'm like, I went out there and I built a bunch of the fucking yard furniture. Good thing I still know how to actually build shit.
Hey, Jonathan, I'm offended by that comment. Sometimes I'm here to get everybody to leave the stream.
That's right.
I must be doing a bad job then.
Yeah, because most of the time nobody does.
You're doing pretty good.
You're all just sitting here waiting for see whatever comes out of my mouth next.
But remember, I am a free speech platform. I don't give a fuck what the algorithm says. If my channel gets down for something you said, I'm going to defend it regardless, because
that I don't want to do, because
I went and fought in fucking wars and these politicians won't let us fucking win. So I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. And I don't like it, you ain't got to watch.
As one person said, free speech is free, but there is sometimes consequences to what you say. And that
Yes,
I would never want to get this stream closed down. It's too important.
Right. And that's why I give everybody a wrench. Once you've been vetted, you get a wrench, and it's just there. It's all to have fun. It's like a hangout, a bunch of glue sniffers. I mean, shit, right now I'm using like nail polish. This is an actual awesome blue that I'm painting, because I'm actually doing like a red, white, blue paint scheme on my engine lift that was printed by Miguel at Hobbyworks. So if you need any resin stuff, go see Miguel over at Hobbyworks. Tell him Cliff sent you.
Is he back up and running yet?
Joel over at Iceman Customs. He's got some good shit too. Go check him out.
Is Hobbyworks back up and running yet?
I don't know if he's back up and running, which reminds me, I got to actually reach out to him and stuff like that. I ain't talked to him in a while. That's right. Oh, you're not doing it right. See how you're supposed to sniff the glue? You take the top, and you go like that. That's how you sniff the glue properly. Lloyd Bridges in the movie Airplane was a proper example of how to properly sniff glue. And if you don't get the reference, you need to watch the movie Airplane. Just saying, great movie.
I will flat out tell you what I told Terry the other day after watching his video. Terry, the world is a lesser place without you and guys like you in it. You make it enjoyable.
Yes, he does.
Jeff, on the other hand,
Just like I told you, Ryan, many a times, Ryan, I am not everybody's cup of tea. And you know what?
I'm surprised. You know,
Yeah, you
sad
ain't
part
mine
is-
because I drink coffee, so I don't really care.
I mean, I drink coffee too, but I mean, I ain't everybody's cup of coffee either. But you know what? I'm surprised I got almost 500 people that fucking follow me, which is weird.
Well, the least we know who the 500 not normal people are.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. And I'm just like, I never thought I'd make it past 10. Oh, I Pro-C glue. Well, I don't know. I think that might be this stuff here. It's the Instacure stuff. It's cyanoacrylate. Or are you talking
CA.
about the Gorilla Glue? Because I know I've used that, which doesn't really smell that great. I mean, it's not like my testers. Old school people know the testers glue is the way to go.
I'll tell you what, the other day I sprayed some alkylate paint and then I sprayed some testers. And boy, I think I was friggin' in a room full of bins friggin' paint going, damn, I feel like I'm high as hell.
Well, that's what we're all here to do, Senior. We're all here to make the world a better place. I mean, you know, I've been to other third world shitholes, and I use that term loosely like a prom queen that's been finger banged by Godzilla. But
Cliff?
at the same time,
We need to meet up, Cliff, and go down and take Hobby Barn to Louisville show and scare the living shit out of everybody.
that would be awesome.
I'm not sure. Tim Brown goes, boy, you sound like a fun guy to hang out with. I'm going,
This one right
oh,
here,
don't
it's
do
like Instacure Pro-C, I think, but this actually says Walt's Hobby on it. Oh yeah, CA, the cat's ass. Yep. I don't know if this one's even open. I should probably.
Hey Dan, how much would it to make some of that craft paint brouhaha or whatever the hell you call it?
Unicorn tears.
Yeah.
Oh, unicorn piss? I've been calling it unicorn piss for a while, so.
Oh my God! So
okay. Well, I've got 3 different ones of these like CA glue. I got a blue top, I got a purple top, and I got a pink top.
You ain't got a
And
tutu to go with
I've
it?
got the regular good old school testers. I've got Tamiya extra thin, and I've got the other quick setting extra thin. So I've got all sorts of glue, plus I got Gorilla Glue that if I really wanted to sniff, I could. I mean, it's, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is made by Bob Smith Industries. Yeah, manufactured by Bob Smith Industries.
I'd trade you a model for it.
What are we talking about, huh? Oh, torpedo juice today. All right, is that what it is? Unicorn piss turned into. Huh.
Somebody was talking. I was watching a video. They say if you put the super glue on one side, like with a NASCAR kit, where you're going to put the frame, the cage up with the iron rail, you spray the catalytic on the other side, and bam, it's straight together.
Oh, yellow and a green label. Nope, I don't have that one. I do have a bottle of that Revell cement somewhere. I got to remember where the fuck it is. I got that Revell contact cement, which is like blue and yellow. I've got that one.
Was I think it was Dan's. Yeah, it was Dan. I think I was watching your show or something about a part. What you use some kind of super glue from a $1.25 store, as you call it now.
Well,
And I watched the whole 12 minutes of it.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out, Jonathan. I'll check it out.
Hey Terry, just because I'm nice to you, I don't want you thinking I'm gonna like you now or anything. Just so we're clear. Christ, even I have to be nice to my mother twice a year. Yeah, it was some kind of like super glue or something, wasn't it, Dan? I'm just amazed I watched the whole damn video.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Christ, I think my doctor slipped me some fucking
Yeah, I
Ritalin.
know. I figured I got it. I tried, even though it says Walt's Hobby Town on it. It's got his advertisement, but yeah, it's made by Bob Smith Industries. So I haven't used it yet, but I got the thin, the thick, and stuff like that.
Thank you, Dan. And Jonathan is 3 times a year. Christmas, birthday, and Mother's Day. And if you think I'm annoying,
Yep, super glue gel.
my mother is 10 times more annoying than I am.
So is that your birthday or hers?
Hers. I avoid her on my birthday. You keep trying to send me shit, and I'm like, I don't need anything. Don't send me anything. Just call and say happy birthday, and I'm good. The rest of her kids, she gives $100 to, and I'm like, don't want it, don't need it.
Boy, I wish I had a mother that gave me $100. Fuck. Not saying you need it. I'm just saying it's like, fuck, man.
She's been through enough.
I know, I get that. I was just saying, it's like, I can't remember when the last time I got something from my mother was.
But they live up. She lives with my oldest sister. Well, my 2 oldest sisters. Excuse me.
And make sure it's like for
Frank finally got his deal done on his 8 NASCAR kit shipped.
Nice.
Not bad for 77, 74, something like that, or 76.
Yeah.
And that was a guy who was buddies with from Don Yost. So oh, this should be fun, Hobby Burn. Maybe me,
oh
you,
my
and
God,
Rick,
that would be hilarious.
me, Rick, and Hobby Burn all sitting on the bleachers together, freaking giving
Yeah, no
presents
shit.
when they walk by.
I can confirm. Senior is a good fuck dude. He's same here as he is in person. It fucking acne's gonna be off the chain like it always is. Oh, you need to get your NASCAR kit one day? Yeah, they're pretty fun. I got a couple of them. I've built a couple of them. I found one that I started and didn't complete, and then I did one where there was live and stuff like that, and I put the decals on a Dale Senior car, and then I put the 3 on backward. So I threw both of them in there, wasn't paying attention to which one, and I put them on the opposite side. And them decals were like 25 something years old, and I managed to save it.
Model car guy, if you can find them, and you can find them dirt cheap, pretty much, get the old monogram ones.
Yep.
They're same mold, but they go together better than what actually Sabinos they are. Because they modified the molds.
Yeah, I was gonna say they modified the molds, do something a little different.
Well, it's a trademark thing.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's right.
Copyright infringement, whatever it is.
Copyright infringement, schmoppyright infringement.
Yeah, it's like the Tour Type Mods, Tommy Baldwin, who grew up in New York.
Yep.
He wanted like 60% of all sales of that. And they're like, look, we'll lose our shirt on it. Nope, we ain't doing it. And Tommy Baldwin is just missing the point where he could gain so many fans, loyal people to him and his sponsors. Yes, try a Mobius kit. Don't try the Ford trucks because
Actually,
everyone.
I've got to still try me a Mobius kit, and I've heard they do pretty good. I've got one of them sitting there. It's the one that I was going to steal the service body off of. That's the only reason why I bought that kit was for the service body. Maybe I'll build the rest of the truck and turn it into a flatbed or something. So.
Yeah, let me see. I can find it. I've got them somewhere. Oh, wrong way. Look at that frame right there, Cliff.
Wow.
That thing is friggin' some twisted.
Holy fuck.
So that's going to be a lot of hot water steaming it and taping it. And the bed was actually worse. They sent me all the bed parts. I didn't catch the frame in time, which pissed me off. But
Well, I mean, you'll get there. I mean, shit, at least you can always like say, hey, this is what it is. None fucked up, hey, Ron.
But I can't find where I put the warp beds. Because I got the replacements and all of them already. So, but how the hell do you not catch that coming out of the factory?
Well, the QA sometimes, and me and Teresa have had this talk because she works at Tessie Plastics, which is a plastics manufacturing factory, and they do all sorts of plastic stuff. You know that speculum thing they put in a woman's snatch to open it up and look inside?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they make them. They make all sorts of stuff.
Jeff only knows about those because he uses them.
No, I used to make them.
And this is a notorious thing for friggin' Mobius, too, right here on the trucks.
The hood? Holy shit.
Yep. They have a tendency to be friggin' warped like you wouldn't believe. Everyone I've had has been that way.
Well, considering I've never been a Mobius kit, but they say the Mobius kits are actually pretty decent, though.
The rest of them, it is pretty, like you said, they're damn good, but.
But I personally never built one. I only have one, and that was.
So, Cliff, you said you went to the car show with your dad and actually saw this Play Bunny car?
Yes, I can't. Like I said, I was 7 years old. I didn't have a camera. It was summertime, and we were on our way back from an auction in Florida. Because my father used to drive truck for a local outfit, and he used to do heavy haul. And we were on our way back from Florida. Not build a Cadillac, Lincoln, or Mercury model. I built a Cadillac, but not like an old Cadillac. He built the Studebaker kit. But it was weird because I remember two big-titted broads. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say they were too big-titted, but they were like, they were definitely bunnies. They were dressed scantily with the car.
Where the hell did I put that?
But it was on the way because my father had to shut down. So it was like he had to do a reset for his
Hours on the road?
for his hours on the road and shit like that. So even though he did run 2 log books at the time, but I ain't gonna get too much into that. But
Well, even though you can fudge them, you can only fudge
you
them.
can only do so much. It's
Jonathan,
I wanna say it might have been in Virginia, maybe somewhere.
Yeah, and see,
mid-
the history of the car doesn't tell you what shows it was at or what
Well,
year
that's
that
what I
show
mean. I
was,
remember
so-
seeing it because it had that like yellow and or it was like feathered, and I remember how the exhaust come out, but there was like no fucking hood on it, and you had this big intake setup coming out of the
Yeah.
hood.
Yeah.
It just looked funky, and I'm like, well, where the hell are the fenders? How the hell did they do that? I mean, like I said, I'm 7 years. I was 7 years old. I remember a little bit of it, but I
Right.
don't. It's weird, because there's like shit from my childhood I remember, but then there's shit that
Trauma you don't remember.
that's
Believe
what
me, I
mean.
know.
It's like,
Believe me, I know.
I don't remember. It's like
It's not that I can't remember; it's that I don't remember, and my brain says
that's
you
what
won't
it is. But
remember.
I've seen that car, and I want to say it might have been somewhere around Virginia. I think it was at a car show at Virginia. We had stopped there because my father had to shut down for a while, get some rest. And then instead of actually rolling out, because we left on Thursday night to get down there like Friday afternoon. We got down there. The auction was Saturday. The boss ended up meeting them down there. Basically, the money man bought his equipment. And then it was like the equipment that they bought, my father had to load it up, stuff like that, chain it down on the low boy, and fucking drag it back to New York. So
Well, like I said, you're definitely the first one to have said that you've actually seen it, had any information that I didn't find in a book or online, I should say.
but like I said, it had to been somewhere, I think, around maybe Virginia. Somewhere about there. Because I remember a car show and I was with my father. And I remember the women. There was a brunette and a blonde. And they had like bunny ears on. And of course, it was the bunny coach.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew, sad part is, at 7 years old, I knew what a Playboy was. Didn't know what to fucking do with it at the time, but I knew what it was because my father had them in the fucking truck.
Right.
So
Hey,
I
Brian,
knew what it was.
Shut up, Jeff. He's talking a minute. Come on now, dude.
I
I
thought
mean,
I caught him at the end.
No. It's yeah, like I said, it's like I had Playboys in a truck. I mean, it was,
They were good common reading at the time, and a lot of
That's what I
people
mean.
were
It was
reading them
common
for
reading.
more
They had
than the
good
pictures.
articles. They had good articles, and you got to see titties and Bush.
Yeah, rarely, but yeah. The cartoons in them, though, holy shit.
Oh my God! I'll have to look. I've got a bunch of old Playboys. I'll have to go through one night, and I'll have the Playboys, and I'll show them on the stream. The cartoons, though.
Right,
I don't
right.
know.
Well,
Maybe I'll show the
the
titties
cartoons
too,
are probably more fucking risque than the fucking pictures.
yeah, that's true. They probably are.
I mean, when
my
you
God,
see a dick this freaking big and a hole this freaking tiny, I mean, come on now.
right. Oh, that reminds me. There was one I was like sitting there. It was like a comic I remember, and it was funnier than hell. It showed like this woman sitting there, and it showed like this guy who looked muscular from the back. And I want to say it was around. I think it was like Lethal Weapon 3 around that time, like the early 90s.
Right.
And it said, "I'll tell you what, you're no Mel Gibson, but you'll do." Or it was something along the line. I'll have to find it. But it was fucking funnier than hell. And then there was like a British one or something like that. They're laying in bed and the woman asks, "Oh, you got a condom?" He said, "No, I'm protected by Lloyd's of London." I'm like, Okay. Oh, it's British joke. Got it. Okay. Right. So yeah, I mean, just like some of the fucking jokes, like you were saying, were fucking awesome. As back when you can get away with like
Check
so
it
much
out,
shit.
Cliff. Can you tell me what this is?
Let's see. It looks like a xylophone, but I know I'm wrong. It's watch that.
That's one seat.
Yes, but Ryan,
Okay, I thought. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's right. It's
I just
C.
cut every one of these out, drilled each hole, and got them to the right length. And I got my brown carpet on here already for the interior.
Okay.
And right now I just
Nice.
have it taped on there, but that's one seat.
Holy shit! Yeah, you got 2 seats.
yeah,
Like I said, I
the
didn't really get much on the inside of it because we just kind of walked by. But I remember the outside because the first thing I seen as it was sitting there was, like I said, the side pipes and the fucking like big ass intake unit coming out of the hood.
Right.
Well, I didn't think it was a hood, but it looked like a rocket nose.
It was
kinda.
this fucking thing. You know?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like,
With the freaking tires right in here. Yeah, it doesn't look
yeah,
like
it
much
was
of
like,
a hood.
how the hell did they do that? Like, it was just a marvel feat because I'd never seen anything like that.
that car is something else. I'm looking at the picture of the actually one I've seen the interior, like you said, the brown carpet, but it almost looks like a friggin' you go up a hill, jump, and then it comes straight back down with the way the seats are designed.
It does kind of look like a motorcycle jump in a way, don't it? Like you'd come
Yeah.
off
Yeah,
the
it
very
does,
top,
like
you'd
a
hit that
King
little
Kong
bump, and
seat.
then just go flying. To
Well,
me, it looks like a lawn chair. You know, like one of them
Yeah,
three-fold lawn
chase
chairs.
lounge.
But it has that nice rounded contour curve to it. And each one of these little things is going to be brown, white, purple, brown, white, purple, brown, white, purple, all the way
Yeah.
throughout that whole seat. And I do have my door panels half done. I have the front of it right here. And then the rest of it, all of this goes in the white. And then there's more brown on the floor. But without any more pictures, I can't see what the trunk looks like. So I'm probably just going to go with brown. I cut this piece off the back of it because I'm going to do that in a chrome, so that when you open the door, it's flat and it's chrome, because I don't want to put carpet in there, because when I close the hatch wouldn't close, which is why I cut that off so I can tuck it up under just a little further and get a little more room for some of this material.
It had like a Mustang front end,
Nope.
a Lincoln.
Nope.
Just wishbone
Nope.
suspension.
Let me
There's
call you out
wishbone
on this one,
suspension.
because I just found this out today, where it says Mustang front end. It
Nice.
does
So you
not
got
say
well-diverse there,
suspension.
Jonathan. You're well diverse.
The Mustang front end is actually part of the grill. It's not the suspension, it's the grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it had a Lincoln rear end, and I'm like,
Yep. Yeah, and I'm like, which Lincoln? 1968 and older. Which Lincoln? Lincoln Continental. What made a freaking Lincoln their own freaking axle? And I don't have any fucking Lincoln kit, so I got nothing to put under there. So I'm just going with a regular 57. Well, actually, this is out of the 55 Chevy truck. Like it's fucking beefy enough; it'll hold up.
Oh,
You know?
hell yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't even attempt to try to do the brown version they did of it. And I'm like,
I actually like the candy apple red with the gold. I would do that, but I can't really at the moment do the 3 layers of gold, because it's all one color and they all have to be sprayed in equal sections at the same time.
I wonder if anybody at Barrett Jackson could fill you in the information on it, because they're the ones that had it.
The only guy I know that could is the guy who rebuilt it. What did it look like in the past? Give me more information. Hopefully he has a build progress of when they tore it down, those pictures would do me good, because when they rebuilt it, it's completely different. Every fucking thing about it is completely different. But like I said, I have more than scoured the internet in the last 3 years looking for pictures and write-ups and everything. And I have a whole folder on my computer full of all of that, and a notepad with all the write-ups on it. And there's only like 3 fucking paragraphs on the whole fucking car.
I mean, I'm looking, because I can blow it up when my computer screen's designed. They were a bucket seat, or at least the driver's was a bucket seat in the original version with a white, with this.
Yeah, well, you can kind of think that. It looks that way. But you can't really see enough in the picture to tell.
But I don't know if it's a window angle or what, but it almost looks like the center part of that carpeted area you're talking where it flops over, almost looks like there was a piece of chrome plating on that.
Yeah, and like I said, without more pictures, I can't really tell. And I was talking with Phil over at Horton's Hot Rods, because he's got the Show Car World magazines. And I asked him, I said, there isn't any pictures of this in those magazines you have, does he? And he spent maybe 30 minutes, and he got back to me and he said, I flipped through every single page, never saw a single picture like it. I was like, well, thanks for looking for it and stuff. But if I was taking 30 minutes to look through that magazine, I'd probably have like 4 more projects on my desk. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, I'll build that one too. Ooh, and that one. Ooh, and that one. Wait, I'm busy. I'd probably forget to finish looking at the book. But I know it's in those magazines. So if anybody has that Show Rod World magazine, and they happen to have the Play Bunny coach in it, it's probably only a single picture, because that book was not about articles at all. Any pictures of this car that I can see that aren't already online. That's all I'm looking for.
Oh, you built quite a few models there, Jonathan.
Would that have been from the Grand National Roaster Show when they took the photos, or?
None of them tell you. Absolutely none of them tell you.
I'm looking at it, and I think it was a brown or gold version.
Actually, if you look at the picture of the white with red flames,
yep,
in the background you see the people walking. To the top left, you see CONN something, like like a Connecticut show on a poster in the top left of that picture. But I don't know if that was the show, if that was a sponsor. I have no idea. I don't even know if it's in Connecticut. But it's CONN, so I'm thinking Connecticut.
Yeah, that's usually an abbreviation for that shit.
Right. But that's the only freaking written clue in any of the backgrounds I can see. And I really want to get the smallest freaking spark plugs I can to put around the 4 corners holding up the rope, like in the black and white picture.
Yep. I got a color one that says Con, Oregon.
Con, Oregon. That's the one. Yep. So now, would that be Connecticut to Oregon rail lines? Because those are both on opposite sides of the country.
Yeah. Oregon there's on that left coast.
So, I mean, what would be Con, Oregon?
Believe it or not, I see it. I think it's actually in Oregon. You know,
well, it was in California, so Oregon is not out of the question.
So that's a sponsor I'm taking of their show.
Well, like I said, I mean, you see it as a poster on the wall. Could it be a sponsor? Could it be where it was hosted? Could it have something to do with it? I have no idea. So, I mean, I wouldn't doubt this thing traveled well over the world, because at the time, it was way beyond what most people thought was a custom car, right? It was beyond the lead sleds and everything else. So it probably did hit one of them freaking Grand National Roadster shows, or on that circuit gaining points throughout the year. I mean, if this went to a show and they were nominated to be in that, they probably would have traveled that fucker every last bit they could, which would be coast to coast, you know?
Yeah, that's what I mean. 'Cause I want to say, I think it was in Virginia is where I had seen it. And this is like 88.
Yeah, that would have been maybe 20 years of its life right there. You know, if it was 68, 69 when it was finished, started on the show tour in early 70, late 70, roughly. But that's all the information I really know. Everything else is conjecture. But even when you click on every one of those pictures to go to their webpage to see what's on there, it's either just one picture in a bunch of other pictures of other cars, or it has like 2 or 3 of this picture and nothing written, or it's got like one-liners under a picture or something. It's not much information at all.
Yeah, there's really not that much.
Very little, which is why I told you, if it's online, I found it, because there ain't much to find. But see, I don't know the names of certain car shows in California during that time where I might be able to look back in their records. I might be able to find, like, say, Oregon. What were the car shows in 1970, 71? Would this car have been there? You know, because if there was pictures of this car, there was cameras. And it's very possible somebody would have uploaded the memorabilia.
Let me talk with Don Piggott, because they got some information. It was at a Birmingham Jefferson Civic Center in Alabama. And he knows a lot of street rodders in there. So I wonder if some of them may have some information.
Now that's Fat Man from Alabama?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, me and him got to get together and have another little chat. I've hung out with him a few times in these chat thingies. And yeah, he definitely got a brain I want to pick.
Because there's some street rodders he did some work for, and they've been around a long time. So,
well, see, that's what I need, is one connection to give me a couple of leads to get closer to the right connection that gets me the answers.
That's why I recommended maybe contacting Barris Jackson, and they can put you in touch with the people, and
right,
and you can follow the chain back, so to speak.
Well, there's also a couple of YouTube channels that I can comment on. They chase forgotten cars.
Yep.
You know, like, or I know they have a series of recovering stolen cars. You know, like one of the James Bond movie cars was stolen. They tracked that thing for decades until they found it. You know, right VIN number, right car, right parts, missing this, blah, blah, blah. But they did the story on it. So those are the detective people, you know. But they also found the RTS, the Rapid Transit series. They found one of them cars and got it into a collection and restored, and it's in a collection now. It's back on, well, I wouldn't call it the show tour because it's in a private collection, but another guy has the Rapid Transit series.
Nice. You got quite a diverse selection of builds you got there, Jonathan.
And that's a good thing, Jonathan. The more different types you build, the better off you are.
You're way more diverse than I am.
Well, not all of yours are monster trucks.
No, only a handful of them. But I also have, like, that's kind of like my, I wouldn't say go-to thing, but it's what I'm good at. It's shit that I've worked on, you know? It's like, when it comes to like off-road and doing shit off-road, it's...
You want to see what came home today? I wasn't expecting it. It just happened to show up. And I'm like, hey, badass. And I've always been one of them guys that if it ain't lifted and gifted, it ain't a truck. I got me the Deserter.
Oh, nice. I got one sitting up in my stash right now.
Sadly, I don't think this one's going to end up being a 4x4.
No, what's it going to be?
Slam 2-wheel drive?
Nope, my 55 Chevy Cameo Coke Series truck
Ooh.
is going to be lifted. I've had that planned out forever. I already have suspension, tires, everything. I don't need them out of this kit, but I also have Rughead's truck from the Wraith.
Yes.
I always thought it was blue, but it's actually gray, and I
It's
have
gray.
it in
Yes, I was
gray.
going to say, because I finally watched that the other night, and I
Yep.
remember seeing it. Once
Yeah,
I started watching it, I remember only certain parts of it.
Yeah, his is gray with the 3 stripes on it.
Yep, it's gray with the 3 stripes. Yep. Clint
And I
Howard
already
actually
have
plays
that
Rughead.
built. I already have that one built. So I'm not too concerned about that.
Yeah,
But
Ray kit.
I want to
Sorry.
do another lower one instead of a 4x4.
Well, I don't know. I may use that deserter kit for my lifted Lamborghini that I've got in the plans.
Right.
So that may be something for the future and stuff like that. So,
Jonathan, you're right. That actually is the kit. Ray's
yeah, for the Fall Guy truck.
Ray's
82 GMC Sierra Grande.
My bed actually lines up better than my cab wants to show right now. It's all wiggly off of there, but this is Rughead's truck.
Yeah. But like you were saying, Jeff, it's definitely the Fall Guy truck.
RayKitsDecals.com carries them decals to make it the Fall Guy truck.
Oh.
I have a buddy that can get me the Fall Guy kit or the Fall Guy decals as well. So.
Well, it's like that picture I showed you. You wouldn't show the other night. I'm like, I sent him to Cliff, and I'm going. Now I think about it. I see every one of the high roller series there, except for the Chevy Love. I'm going, oh, a Chevelle on a 4-wheel drive frame, a Camaro on a 4-wheel drive frame. That's Cliff.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's kind of how it's been, because every once in a while I get a text message from Frank. He's like, oh, check this out. And what the hell was it?
I'm hoping Friday I get to go over there and check it out, because there's a shitload he hasn't even shown yet. But odd as it is, there's only one of them kits I want. The only reason that is because my father actually raced one of them cars. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking when I was a kid. Holy shit. But yeah, if you get a chance to look at I mean, they do it right down to the engine bay decals and everything, Ryan. He's not cheap, but they're really good. And he only prints like 4 or 5 times a year, 4 times a year, I think. Here,
Well,
let me.
if they're not cheap, my biggest problem is I don't have any money to buy anything. So.
Oh, I understand that.
And until I got money, I don't go shopping. Hell, I haven't even got you a quote on your fucking Scale Auto magazines yet. Ever since I started on this project, I've been too busy to even get off my ass to go take a leak.
It's not a big deal. I'm no hurry. Here, I'll.
Yeah, they ain't going nowhere. So.
Right? I'm not going anywhere. Oh, this is what it was. I should actually do it since I'm not like on Facebook, but it's Winnebago on a fucking 2.5 axles. He said that fucking screams you. I'm like, that would be badass.
4-wheel off-roading and luxury.
No, I can't remember how much the fuck they are.
I can see myself trying to build something like that. I don't know if they got Winnebago kit, or that'd be a lot of scratch building though.
Yeah, I think your best bet would probably be to grab a Tonka metal body Winnebago. They're
There was-
reasonably common, but
Ooh, yeah,
you'd
that
probably have better luck getting a freaking 3D printed body that was a lot better.
Yeah, you're probably definitely right on that one.
somebody made a 1/20th scale, but them fucking things go stupid fucking money, thanks to a couple idiots.
What do you expect?
Oh yeah, Rob Mast and fucking Ken Powdwick, or whatever the hell his name is. Them fucking two are just stupid money.
Yeah, there's a lot of people with that stupid money.
I mean, this guy sent me a video of it.
All right,
All of us
later,
combined
seniors.
couldn't match
Thanks,
one
I
of his
appreciate
buildings.
it. Remember, seniors going live on Thursday.
Night, Terry.
Good night, Terry. Have a good night, senior. You know what? You don't want to stop by Wednesday because friggin' Cliff said he's gonna friggin' make you an overnight. Yeah, Cliff, I linked that in private chat to Ray's Decals.
Okay, all right. Actually, I will do this. Oh, nice. I ain't even been checking it out. Hey, cool. It actually uploaded. Yay.
Oh, your video?
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
now it's going through like a checking sort of thing. It says it's at 16%. Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, that's looking for copyright stuff.
Yeah. That's going through there, but all right. There we go.
Because I'd like to find a 76 Nova SS decal set, and I haven't been able to
Sounds
find
good,
it.
senior. Look forward to it. So next print is June 30th. I'll just read it. May 15th, 23 print status at the printer as of May 18th. March 31st, 23 print status underway and back to us. So,
But if you go to, if you scroll down past that, you'll see AMC, Buick full set.
yep, GMC full decal set. They got Caballero. Let's see. They got GMC Spirit, Cyclone. Oh, hold on. It might be movie something. Hold on.
Somebody I see recently had it. I don't know who the hell it was. I know Jay bought apparently saying they're having them. Nope. That's the wrong link.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good there as far as hey, dumbass, why don't you just go up to the search bar and fucking.
There's a company in Australia doing them.
Why would you do things the easy way?
I don't know. I just clicked on a different one. I should just go up and click the. Ooh, nice. GMC Chev. Fuck yeah, 75 or 98. Hell yeah.
That's square body central.
That's
there.
the fucking square body stuff right there, bud. Fuck yeah.
But it goes right to the oil filters, but any under here.
Yeah, GM
Details,
cleaner,
shit like that,
engine
they got there.
bay, Hemi. There's taillight masks for the different.
I mean, they're beautiful decals. My buddy, Jason's buddy, Tim Ryan, ordered some, and he said he loved them. Said they're better than the regular kit decals.
Let me see. Let's go through.
Yeah, I thought about trying to make decals for this one on my peel and stick because I can actually peel it back off if it don't work. But I thought about doing that because I can peel it back off print them out, get the right size, and then I could use them as my masking.
Ah.
You know what I mean? If I cut the lines on each thing, I could have 4 different masks out of one freaking print. That's not a decal.
No, I don't know. That's just some random person. Rest in peace, Vicky. God damn, she was young. Holy shit.
What the hell?
89 to
Oh,
22.
his girlfriend, his fiance. I'm sorry.
Oh, fiance.
Yep. He backed out of doing stuff for a while, but yeah, he's got some unbelievably great stuff.
Hmm.
It was like I was trying to find decals for my Perdome car, and Slick Decals told me, and at least they won't do them until Don Perdome's signed off, and he won't sign off on them.
Huh.
Hey, Jonathan, I think the oldest model I ever built so far is a 1909 Stanley Steamer.
I was gonna say, I think the oldest model.
But yeah, look at the Camaro decals, the Mustang decals, fucking unbelievable.
It was a 41 Chevy pickup.
And I linked you to this fall guy at BNA Model World. I think they're out of Australia. It's $8.99.
Okay.
That in private chat?
Yeah,
Yep.
that was right.
No, I put that in the regular chat up, Brian.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know what program to start with and do decals. I've got to talk to him this week. I've got a trailer I want finished, the 44-footer from Galaxy, which is only actually a 38 footer. We're going to do a complete side thing of the race team we were with. It's his cousin's team. They do a championship decal set on it. And he's had it for fucking 8 months now, and I'm getting pissed. Jason's a good guy, does great work, but he fucking loves his pot.
Yeah. $9 isn't too bad for a decal set, even though there ain't a whole
not
lot
really.
there.
I mean, shit. Gopher decals are like fucking $10 for a sheet or more.
I just can't figure out why the hell I can't find a 76 Nova SS.
There was one in the
Wasn't it a
Model Car Guys, Lucas C's latest video. He showed one. He's like, I'm surprised that's still there.
I'll have to message him.
Newest model.
Yeah, but you know as well as I do, them are in-store purchase only.
Oh, let's see.
Well, I got the cop car Nova, so I mean that's what I'm going to base it on. But I actually had a 75 Nova.
Concept Camaro is the newest vehicle that I have built.
The newest one for me, I took a 2013 Camaro and turned it into a 2017 Pontiac Trans Am.
Ooh, did the old Transmero tour?
Yeah, a buddy of mine wanted a modern Trans Am, so I made one. Pearl white with gold, and I didn't have to worry about the bird. He had a friend make the decal for it. Cool. But on the top, I masked out and carved in where the T-tops would be.
Right.
And then I just painted them black so that they look like they're there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I didn't want to cut them out and try to make my own T-tops. I figured, just mask them out, paint them, they'll look good. But, I mean, the car actually turned out good. I bought some 3D printed snowflake rims, and they were kind of like flush mount rims to the front of the tire. Okay. So I took one of my strips of balsa like this, and I had 2 different thicknesses. I laid that down, took my wood saw, laid it on top, or my little pole saw, and I spun the rim around as I cut it so that I had the back of the rim put on front of the rim to make it deep diff.
Okay, I see what you did there.
Rather than going flush mount like they actually are. Because I wanted that pro touring look with the same size thickness of tire. without making a wider tire. Well, if you take the back and put it in the front, it makes a deep dip.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It definitely does.
Hey, Jeff,
Yeah.
you're on the wrong end.
I'm never going to hear the end of that from Terry, you asshole.
You think that's bad? Just wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'll probably be dead tomorrow because I've got to go freaking mow a shitload of fucking lawns and I got to turn around and go paint 2 fucking walls or prime them.
Ooh,
I actually envy you.
I've actually got to get up and pick vets up in the morning, but at the same time, it's like I realize I just looked at it's almost like 11:30.
Yeah, Ryan. That's until fucking Wednesday. I've gone through probably about 12 fucking ibuprofen 800s and fucking still fucking in pain.
Well, I don't envy the ibuprofen because I'm allergic to that, but the rest of it I do.
I actually go through. Well, that's how I ended up with stomach issues because I was doing more than 800 milligrams that I was taking. They said, "Oh, you're only supposed to take 600 milligrams." I was taking like 8 to 1600 every time. Yeah, wonder why I have stomach issues.
And it's even worse for me because I'm a diabetic and that shit's bad for your fucking.
Yeah, I'm not even diabetic, and that's fucked. So I gotta take 80 milligrams of omeprazole daily.
Hey, Jonathan, if you can ever find any of these at a swap meet or anything like that for an old thing and they're invaluable, this or any what is it? Scale model car?
Car modeler.
Car modeler. There you go. These are invaluable tools. A lot of the techniques and tips still work to this day.
Damn straight.
Mm-hmm.
On the camera, can you guys see the difference in this color to that color?
Yeah, one's
like
darker gray.
Purple versus white-ish.
Well, this is definitely primer gray, and I ran out of primer, so I'm like, well, I'll just take my matte lavender, because I'm sure as hell not going to paint a car with that, by choice. But no, it's flat. It's flat, so I'm like, fuck it, I can sand that. It's not primer, but it'll work.
And here's the best part, Jonathan. There's a bunch of them I'm going to buy from Ryan. Anything I'm not, you should make it work out, whatever deal, and buy the rest from them.
Yeah, I'd see. I want to say you're buying about a third of the stack. So there's about twice as many left. Give or take. And actually, that's just the SAE, because I also have Car Modeler.
Plastic Fanatic, my buddy's looking for a few of their early issues so he can friggin' have that complete collection.
Of Car Modeler?
Yep. No, of it's Car Model magazine now, but it started out life as Plastic Fanatic.
Okay.
He's trying to find the first few issues, and
well, this here is probably one of the oldest ones I have. Well, actually, no, it's not. This is from '93, Model Car Journal.
I got a whole box full of them. Nobody wants them. They're great advertisements, and that seems about all it ever was.
There's a lot of black and white. I mean, if you can read black and white, there's plenty of them. But if you can read, the information is good. But you got to learn how to read.
Right.
Oh, I know how to read just fine.
I don't.
My typing skill and my grammar sucks, though.
Look at there's the 71 Dodge Demon right there, which is coming back.
Yes and no.
Well, it's a different version, but it's new tooling or whatever. But the little Cyclops, wasn't one of these at one of the recent shows? The little Cyclops car.
That's all of this magazine right there, Ryan.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe we can do a bunch of trading.
Maybe. Hobby Heaven. These guys, I've ordered a couple of their flyer catalogs. They're like 15, 20 pages stapled together in the corner. They got some great fucking shit, man.
Oh yeah, Spotlight. It's got Spotlight Hobbies now.
Well, Hobby Heaven back then.
Yep. Model Empire has actually got a lot of really good deals there in West Allis, Wisconsin.
Damn straight. I've actually walked into that store and just about fucking lost my shit.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine. We never had anything like that up north ever. I mean, you get down towards Boston or somewhere, yeah, but up here, heck, you had nothing.
Sadly, though, to get to Milwaukee to get there, it's about a 7-hour drive. 6 hours to get to Milwaukee and then another hour to get there. you know, city life.
Yeah, for my model club meeting, it's a 3-hour one-way trip, and I'm like, I'm sick of
and
going.
it's only 15 minutes if you were a bird.
As much as I love the meetings, my mind says, you take that $100, you can get fucking glue, this paint, this or that, whatever you need, and I'm like, yep, that's where it's going. Because I can zoom in on the meeting. So,
speaking of, smell it. Smell it. You know you want to smell it.
People knock. It's like we were talking about the other night. People knock that glue, but that's the perfect glue for when you put in 2 engine halves together.
Oh, yeah, because
they'll save you.
Crack.
Yep.
Film it cracking.
I use it for a lot of stuff.
It works good. It's heavy. It's great for bonding too.
It works really good for the material that I use on the interior of this. Just goop it on there and then use my finger to spread it around so it thins it out so it don't seep through the material. And then once I stick it on there, it stays right where I put it. I've tried that with white glue, like Elmer's glue before, and it'll stay for a while. But if you ever chip it or try to pick it off, it'll come off like a molding. It won't stay bonded to the plastic.
Nope. But it's great for mocking up shit.
Yeah, it isn't bad if you want to make like a carbon fiber mold or something. But but yeah, for me, I like the Testors glue, but I also have the Model Masters. I got thin and the gel. I use them for getting into those tight spots or tiny little bits of amount of glue. And I also have some super glue.
What is it?
Glue.
Who makes Flex File makes that applicator draws up and then you can fucking lay the glue down so it's in tight spots and stuff.
Yeah, I don't. When it comes to the tool stuff, I only have what I have.
No, that's understandable. I mean, until two really expressively good friends and builders fucking taught me, I'm like, ugh. I'm like, you didn't need them. And model car guy.
Well, if we end up making it through there, that'd be all right to do.
Yeah, I doubt I'll ever get out of Wisconsin, and if I do, I'm going straight to New Mexico, and I ain't coming back.
Well, there we go. We got one American fucking
hoist
stand.
Nice. Looks good.
Shit, I just dropped the pin. Where'd the fucking pin go?
About as close as I'll get to Jonathan is when I do about my 20 to 26 miles of friggin' Maryland and then West Virginia.
Oh, shoot, there it is. Okay. I thought it fell in the keyboard. It fell outside the keyboard and it just rolled under the keyboard.
Yeah, doesn't that suck if something falls in between the keys and you're like,
that's what I mean. I was like,
give me the tweezers. Can I get it before it falls? Fuck, God damn it. Pop the key out, flip it over, and hope like hell you can get it out.
Yeah, exactly. Hope like hell it doesn't get down in there.
Or if it does, you pull the back off of it and have the keyboard upside down and hope you can fish it out.
Yep.
Hey, Jonathan, they have one of the shows up near you is Three River Model Car Contest. And they got some really good builders to go to that. I don't know where in Pittsburgh it is, but I know it's in the Ohio Valley region.
Hey, Cliff.
Yeah.
Did you see that I got my headers done too?
No, I did not see that part. You got your headers done. Ooh, that's fancy.
Yeah,
They
this
look
is
good.
solder. This is solder, and it's
Okay, that's why I was
one
gonna say
size.
it looked.
It's one size thicker than I wanted it to be, but it's what I had, and I'm like, well, fuck it, I'll use it. Making a couple of bends wasn't too hard, but trying to make the bends down where they meet into the head, you got like 3 bends because you got to curve it out of the head.
Yep.
Then you
out of
got
the
to
head,
curve
it's gotta
it
come
back
up,
towards the other ones.
and
Then you
it's
got to
gotta
curve it away so it don't smush.
Mhm.
And then it's also got to curve up at the same time. So it's like 3 bends in one tight little spot. And this stuff does not bend by hand very well for shit.
No, normally you put it in a wood block and use nails to try and bend it.
But what I found was this little gap in my my snippers just barely squeezes the metal just enough to hold it still, that I could use it to bend and hold this for leverage.
Oh shit!
No, Jonathan, if you click on the link, that's the people that run the show, and any information should be on there about their upcoming shows. And I bet if he's in good enough health, Mr. Don Yost will probably show up.
You out here seeing Dirt Track Car Show. We normally run dirt cars up here in our neck of the woods.
Oh, they're a little different up here. They run what they call an IMCR modified and dirt late models down that way versus you run the big block.
Up here they
Run
call
the big
them
block sportsmen, small block sportsmen, modifieds, late models.
Yeah, big block, small block, super dirt series, rolling wheels,
6 cylinders.
Yeah, rolling wheels. I don't live too far from rolling wheels. Like that was one of the local tracks I used to go to because my father worked for. Well, actually, I don't know. You might Vinny Vitale.
That dirt track race you're going to in West Virginia, if you get a chance, one of the nicest guys you'll meet in the pit area, if you get to go in, is Tim McCready.
Yep, Bob. Oh yeah, Tim. That's right.
Bob's son. Yep.
Bob's son. Yep.
You guys want to see something really freaking cool?
He's the Canadian.
You guys want to see something really cool?
What she's got?
I got a big model tip for you.
Well, spit it out.
Give me a second. I'm getting set up for it.
Ooh, a big reveal, huh? Done.
Well, it's a tip that you guys can use for whatever it is you want to use it for. But it's something I should actually do a video of because it is just that handy. These 4 tools right here and some tape is all I need. All right. This stuff right here, you know that pleather, generic junky wannabe leather?
Yeah.
Now, when you flip it over, the backing, it has to be the furry white stuff. It can't be the actual leathery type stuff where it shows the weave pattern of the leather.
So it's got to be the backing.
It has to be the white fuzzy backing. And that is what the lighter and the pen torch is for. So if I can get it to spit enough.
I was going to say, you're going to do the old school welding technique.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to burn the shit out of the back of this. As you can see, it just got literally burnt.
Kind of like you do with wood.
No, basically all I did was I got rid of all the furry of it, right? So that it all bonded back together. And now, if you take your knife, this is probably a bad one because it's super sharp. Where's my other silver one? There we go. If you start in a corner and just kind of do like a filleting a fish until you can get underneath of some of it, And then if you grab it, you can peel it and fillet it until it comes off, right? But now once you have it off of there, see, now I can grab a hold of this and just fillet the rest of it down. But this stuff becomes so freaking thin. You see how thin that is?
Yeah, that's some fucking thin shit.
So you can use it.
You can wrap a dashboard with this stuff. You can wrap a steering wheel with this stuff. And if you warm it up, not burn it, but warm it up with the heater like a lighter or something, you can conform it around any freaking thing you want. And it's leather on the model. But it's so freaking thin. It's not like trying to bend a 1/4 inch around a seat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I wonder
So
if you can use that for a vinyl top.
Yes. Yes. You
That
definitely
would
can.
actually probably work well for a vinyl top.
Yes, you can. But I did a 70 Chevelle where I wrapped the interior. I did the door cards. I did all kinds of stuff on the interior. And this is what I used, except for on that one, it was blue. So anytime you see any of this stuff, like if you see a wannabe leather jacket at a freaking garage sale for $5,
Pick it up.
you got a shit ton of black leather. Especially if they got like a rip in the pockets. Look inside to see if it's got the white backing, which is like your thermostat or whatever the fuck they call it. Thinsulate, that shit. But the tape, once you get a big enough corner, tape that fucking thing down so it stays still. Because otherwise, as you're trying to cut it, it wants to slide along the desk with you.
Mm-hmm.
But all you do is just sit there and just keep freaking shaving it, and it all gets cleaned off. And as soon as you get a big enough piece that you can grab, it really doesn't take long at all.
Anything pre-1980. Trying to figure when the hell they did away with vinyls. But everyone have a good rest.
Probably mid 80s, I think. It was probably somewhere in the mid 80s when they started doing away with the vinyl tops.
Started maybe, but they still make them to this day on certain class of cars, like Cadillac. They tend to still do it.
Oh yeah, Cadillac.
Lincoln will still do it. There's a few of them.
All right,
it all depends on which version.
Gentlemen, have a good rest of your week. I'll probably see you at some point, but
yeah, definitely. You do the same. I'm actually gonna probably paint this bottom drawer on this toolbox, and I'm gonna probably call it because my ass has got to get up in the morning, and because I was late, I wanted to try to make sure that I at least did a live regardless.
Right.
you got to remember, Cliff. We were the generation we knew how to do things long before the internet came along.
That is true. That is true.
Mine seemed to be alcohol and females. Not a good combination.
Yeah, no, that is because normally they get too drunk at one. That's how accidents happen. And when accidents happen, that causes people.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I never fell asleep with a car in the garage running.
No. That's what happens if the woman leaves you. Or
that too.
I know a couple of soldiers that have tried to do that, and I was like, bro, ain't fucking worth it. Don't fucking simp.
What is it? The joke the woman came up with the other day and said, "What are hand grenades and women have in common?"
They're good at blowing shit up and leaving a trail of destruction.
No, pull the ring off either one and watch the house go bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, it was something like that. But yeah, that makes sense. As someone who's got a divorce under their belt, yeah, been there, done that.
At least if you don't do a Mick Jagger, fucking Rod Stewart, marry fucking everything and anything goes and fucking have 20 kids.
Well, I mean, I don't plan on doing that. I mean, I don't have any kids, or at least none that I know of.
Yeah, same here.
I'm like, no, I'm not saying that I was that type of guy, but also at the same time, it's like, I know there are some times I know I gotten a little drunk, and I'm probably sure there's been a condom break time or two. Whether
Whether you used it or not.
use it or not, once it's broke, I mean, sometimes it's broken. You might as well just keep fucking going because whatever it is, it's there. And
Yep.
that's why you get tested on a regular basis. So
All right.
this is also very informative.
Jonathan, do as we say, not as
Not
we've
as we
done.
do, yeah.
All right, night, gentlemen.
Night,
All right,
Jeff.
see you, Jeff. Thanks.
Yeah, we are your history books.
Yes. They're trying to get rid of it in school, but that's why you gotta
Respect
show
your
the
elders.
generation how
They
shit
know.
really was. Fuck it, I think I'm just gonna finish the red on this toolbox. I'll probably have to repaint it tomorrow, but if I even get time tomorrow. I'm just happy I got my fucking new yard furniture put together.
Get to kick back and relax and enjoy it now.
Yep. I can't believe I still have 9 people watching. That's actually pretty awesome.
It really is amazing some nights, ain't it?
Yes, it is. Oh, 10. Holy shit. Someone else. Well, sometimes in stuff like that, you don't always get to choose.
Yeah, it's a fact.
That is a fact. I want a boy too. If I did have one of me running around there, I would want a boy myself.
And there's only so much of you that you can do anything about it.
Nice.
She's the other 50%, and
I
it all
was going to say,
depends.
you got a 50-50 shot depending on what she's got and what she produces.
Yep.
It's like everyone goes around rubbing a woman's stomach saying, oh, good job, good job. Well, no one rubs the head of my dick for the job that I did because it takes 2 to fucking tango.
Fair deal.
You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, that didn't get in. Well, I mean, it could have got in there by a turkey baster, but
Yeah.
you know, that's some you know, lesbians and stuff like that, the ones that I ain't gonna get into that one, but when you know, you know.
Yep.
Take home a frozen man, fucking put him in the microwave for about 45 seconds, use a turkey baster, and inject.
And wait 9 months and go back
wait,
to the
yep.
hospital.
Yep, wait 9 months, and there you go.
Spunky is still here.
Well, I mean, the sad part is it's true, but at least you got it, though. And that's good, though, that you actually got it and kind of understand that. Because, like I said, it's like 50-50. Like, you might say you want a boy, but you might end up with a girl. I had a buddy of mine who ended up with 4 fucking girls.
And
I said,
still
bro,
no
I
boy.
wouldn't even try a 5th time because you're going to end up with fucking 5 girls.
And
I just
even
feel
if
bad.
you did get a boy, that boy's going to be so tormented from the girls.
Exactly. He's going to be so fucked having to deal with all his sisters. He might as well just probably turn out gay or just fucking, you know.
Sorry, wife. I'm on to my next one. You didn't produce what
Exactly. He didn't produce a boy. See ya.
I needed. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And then depending on how old they are, they get old enough and they all mesh up on their cycle at the same fucking time.
Oh, yeah. Not a good
Oh,
household.
that'd be not good. I mean, I'd be fucking packing my bags and staying at a friend's house like, fuck you, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you. You all synced up on your fucking Mesocycles are going to run my ass over. I don't think so, Tim.
Yeah, there
I
are
do
some things
not
that are just not good for guys.
Yes. And as you get older, young Padawan, you will find this out. Nice. Now, see, like I said, it goes. Nice. Still working on engineering. He is the youngest out of 5. So, exactly. Point taken. Point taken. Since he was the youngest and they were older, yeah, I could. Yep.
I'm so glad this blue tape is freaking reasonably cheap.
I get some of the, what is it, like 3M frog tape from like dollar store, or is it something different?
This would actually be Scotch Blue, so I'm guessing it's 3M from Walmart. But even still, you know, $2-3
Right. Well,
for a roll of
Scotch is
tape.
good tape. I mean,
Right, but
well,
still,
3M brand, but
three,
yeah,
$4 for a roll of what, 500 feet or 500 yards?
Yeah.
That to be able to grab and tear off an inch or 3 inches or 5 inches and just use it once and throw it away. Fuck, dude. So happy for tape. Because
Yeah.
see, this is what I mean by now that I have it taped to my desk, I can try and pull on this all I want and it stays still.
Right.
See, I got it cut all the way up to here. All of this is cleaned off already. And it won't take long once I get enough of this going to actually get underneath it and just.
You're up 5 brothers and 1 sisters. Yep. And I bet you his sister ended up being a tomboy. All right. That sounds good, Ernie. Like I said, I'm like getting ready to close the stream here and stuff like that in a few minutes. I was just trying to throw a little bit of paint on my toolbox.
He's over there boxing.
Yep, I'm over here throwing red paints on the toolbox, but it'll be good because I'll probably paint like the in between drawers like silver.
Give it a little contrast to stand out
Give
a
it a
little
little
bit.
bit of contrast. Hey, Josh, what's going on? Of course, you have to jump in when I'm about ready to jump off.
Mr.
I was
Wisdom.
trying to finish up a little bit of my 3D printed Hobbyworks toolbox as part of that set that I got from Miguel. Okay, I'll just lay it down on the back like that. It'll probably dry that little stand. I got my cool little red, white, and blue engine lift
Hoist.
going there. So
Cherry picker.
cherry picker, the cherries, picking cherries. That's right. What do you call a virgin on a waterbed? A cherry float. Oh, fucking A. I know we didn't get to the fuck your feelings segment tonight, but like I said, it was just, I was running late. Home Depot fucked me and didn't drop my shit off. They should have dropped it off this morning, and they didn't. But no, we got to fucking wait till like the end of the day. All right, so I want to thank everybody for stopping by. It's about 10 minutes of midnight. I know it's like kind of late, well, at least for me anyway, because I got to get my ass up in the morning, but I do appreciate every single one of y'all stopping by and hanging out in the chat. Josh, Ernie, or Jonathan, Ernie. I think Butch still might be in here. I know Jeff Elliott already left. Senior punched out early.
No Rick tonight.
I know. That's what, well, probably late. I think Edward might be in here. Dan's still here, I think. I didn't hear any of them punch out. So, Ryan, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, it was good time. Hopefully next week will be a little earlier. But next week, weekend is also Memorial Day, so that I might try to do like a little bit of a tribute or a special one. Maybe I'll do something a little bit earlier on in the day
Yep.
and do that because I know in the morning I gotta drive in the parade, drive my veteran van in the parade. So
Yeah. Let's do a little quick little salute to the men and women of this country to start with. Fighting wars they shouldn't have to be fighting because the freaking warmongers won't leave it well enough alone.
Right, exactly. And me being on kind of both sides of that. So
all right.
More of like the War Eagle, plus had to go over there and fucking actually do it, but let us fucking win, all right? Like, quit tying our fucking hands, but
yeah, don't set us up for fucking political bullshit.
Right, exactly. That's yeah.
I mean, if we're going over there to fight, don't tell me I can't kill somebody because of your political bullshit.
Exactly.
Give me fucking bullets and get the fuck out of my way. I got enemies
Let me
to
do
take
let
out.
me do my job, what I was trained to do.
Yeah.
Yep. And like, because I know they're the same way, and not that it's like trying to get on the fuck your feelings. I'm trying to close down, but at the same time, it's like, look at these other militaries. All they want to do is just kill a fucking American.
Yeah,
That's all
they're not
care about.
they're not fucking military industrial complex bullshit politicians. They're
Right.
they're set up specifically to defend against American government bullshit.
Yep, exactly.
We come to their country and destabilize them. They're there to fucking put an end to that shit.
Yep, exactly.
They don't discriminate. They don't give a fuck. They don't care.
Give a fuck. They just want what's good for their country.
Right. And we come in and say, you're not allowed to have that. And they say, like fucking hell we ain't.
Exactly. So either way, Edward, appreciate you. Thank you all. So
thanks for letting me hang out with you, and
hey,
we'll probably see you again before the week's over, of course.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll do Wednesday Rec Fest. Probably jump in. I think Rob over at Time Machine Models is doing a live on Tuesday.
Right.
I might jump in on that one depending on what I got going on. Oh yeah. And unfortunately, a sad thing to say, we're even one of them too. We're at least have a presence there. I don't know why we got to be the world police, but unfortunately, that's how it is. So.
Well, it's because our money is supposedly the world power.
Right, exactly. And that's not really working out too well. And that could be another thing for a fuck your feelings. So.
Well, like I said, I'm glad my feelings were already fucked before I got here, so I don't feel too offended.
Yay! I'm glad I was able to do my job. So thank y'all. Much appreciated, every single one of y'all. This is Cliff with
bye to the right-handers, bye to the left-handers.
That works for me.
High five, Cliff. There you go.
Let's figure it out. So
yeah, it's over. No, it's over. It's up there.
It's somewhere in the camera. Awesome. All right, y'all. Have a good night. I am out.
Have a good one.
You do the same.